can actually just kind of split the controllers from the Switch, hand them over to each other, and battle pretty much anywhere with just one Switch unit, like I'm just showing right here. Not sure if it's going to show up well on the screen.
っていうふうにプレイして、打つことができます。つまり、1台で、2人で、対戦ができるという形になります。
So in this tabletop mode, you can really just take one Switch and play with pretty much anywhere you want with another player.
Awesome.
で実際私もこれ昨日のリハーサルで相当、やって感覚も全くジョイコンの小さな中でも複雑な技ができるということが分かりました。
So when we were practicing yesterday, actually, we were playing with these small Joy-Con, and actually they're really easy to use with this game. It's really easy to execute all of the commands and play the game, even with the smaller controller size.
Yeah.
なのでこれで
I woke up a little late. Well, I'm starting to stream a bit late.
我々はちょっと見えないので、ただこの対戦モード非常にスイッチ版ではハイライトです。
It's always good to
こういう
go.
遊び方でぜひ遊んでいただきたいなと
So
思い
this
ま
is
す。
obviously a big highlight of Pokken Tournament Deluxe on the Switch. I wanted to show you guys kind of a tabletop mode battle, but obviously it's going to be kind of difficult for us to see while facing the camera here, so we're going to switch back to the TV mode.
ちょっと今日はこれだと我々対戦できないのでこちらの
Hey, where's my goal?
ぜひ
I think I was gonna try to go to Death Mountain.
So yeah, we're going to go back to the
I
TV
remember
mode, but I
right.
do hope everyone gives this tabletop mode a try. It's really fun.
じゃあ私にお答えください。はい。
I'm very excited to see Mr. Ishihara play Pokken Tournament Deluxe here on the Trials
ポ
Live
ッケン
stage
ディラッ
today.
クスを実際遊ぶっていうところすごく僕はワクワクしてたので。
私 T シャツの通りリザードンでプレイします。
So going off the character that's on my T-shirt here, I'm going to choose Charizard.
今回はルカリオでいき
Let's go try for that tower while I'm here.
じゃあこれは同じで。はい。
Minimize the check by accident.
And one thing you'll see is the scale of the characters. Charizard is actually going to be much larger than a lot of the other.
That's me, Toxic.
特徴でもあると思うんですけど、
And you're right, I guess I should disconnect.
その大きさの違いっていうのははっきりとゲーム画面でわかるんですよね。
大きくて強いので私。
And Charizard,
はい。
as the size implies, is very powerful.
はい。そうですね。リザードンはパワータイプのポケモンになっていまして、中距離と近距離あたりが得意なポケモンになっています。
So Charizard is definitely really strong when it
I'm
comes
not
to
too into Pokken Tournament, that's why I'm only like listening to it right now.
はい。じゃあやりますよ。
Here we go.
できるのか
Not sure if I'm going to be able to
解
do
放
this.
者炎のマッチですね。
Oh, there's fire punch.
ファイアパンチ。
Going to the tower without climbing it.
クリアダイブです
Shouldn't be too hard because I got 3 flying.
な。僕地球投げ。
Oh, shoot.
I'm trying to execute this seismic
星野
toss
さん
move.
地球投げってどういうことなんですか。
ウェイト A ボタンだけですね。
ウェイト A。
You press up and
素晴らしい
A.
で
Oh,
す
there
ね。
you go.
Military
Good job.
training. Military training camp.
大ダメージですね。ちょっと
It's
さ
like
っき
a
の
ton
山
of
の
damage too.
浮遊しつつ。A。
クリアダイブ。
Then you can levitate a bit. Press A there.
クリアダイブは使うと自分の体力も削ってしまうので気
You
をつ
can
けてくだ
execute
さい
that。flare blitz move, but it also does a little bit damage to the player.
すごい強い感じがする。
As you can see, yeah, Charizard really kind
one
of
down.
exemplifies its strength.
Easy peasy. Ah, I just walked into the specs like I did.
はい、サポートポケモン。
Oh, wait, there's a hill here though.
We've chosen our support Pokemon going into round 2 here.
So I gotta go around.
今回ですね、このスイッチ版なんですけれども、はい、ワイワイバンダイナムコとしてはその60フレームにこだわっています。
And here's the path.
Yeah, so at Bandai Namco, we're really focused on making it run really smoothly on the Switch version, of course, running at a full 60 frames per second here.
はい。この
Wow, I'd hope it's
背泳ぎモード
60
も
frames per second.
60フレームで遊ぶことができます。
And that also applies to tabletop.
And that's one
modes. Even if you take it
that's
out
one
of the dock,
thing
it's still
Nintendo
gonna
can
be running
really
at 60
brag
frames
about.
per
All
second.
these
そして
60 frame
こ
games.
こでバーストアタックですね。
Oh, that's a burst attack there. Suzuki
Ah,
is really unleashing on him.
石原さんにバーストアタックだ。
Oh,
さあこれは
man. Hit Mr. Ishihara with the burst attack.
さあニャンビーを使いました。ニャンビーはヒットポイントが
There's Litten.
Ah, I'm supposed to get to that tower, it looks like.
さあここでバーストアタックが
And then
入る
it's a
か
kind of a late move from Ishihara.
Ah,
Burst
no.
attack. Oh, it didn't land.
Right?
やっぱり
Going around.
いや
Didn't work out.
ちょっと惜しかったですね今のは、
Yeah, that
は
was
い
too bad.
さあただ体力が1ですね
But only
はい
one
まだチャンスありますよ
Ah, shoot.
Still has a chance. No.
And he's in the mood.
Knocked back.
はいまだもう1ラウンドあります
頑張り
これ
ます
最初のラウンド
はい
はいこれを取った方が勝ちになりますね
So whoever wins this last round is obviously going to emerge the victor of the match.
stakes are high.
Sudden death right there.
さあ石田社長の方は、はい、ゲージが半分溜まってるんで、これはページを通ると結構溜まります。
So yeah, using these moves with Charizard, the burst gauge goes up really quickly.
さあ、
違うか
さあ石田さんの方
Alright,
もう一回止まりま
there's
した。
Beth. I
Now he's
need.
got his burst, synergy
さあ
burst,
これは
doing the burst attack. Is it gonna land?
当たりましたね。
And it hit.
ラストアタック決まるかなこれは。
How do I get to it?
That might be the end of the match, and there it is.
ありが
煉
とうございます
獄ブレイズですね今の。
ありがとうございます。
That was
煉
a
獄ブレイズ
move called Searing Blaze.
I wonder if I have to
Of course,
fly
a
from
special
here.
synergy burst attack for Charizard.
Quite an ending to
なん
the
か接
battle.
待プレイのようなものをしていただきました
いやいやその
ありがとうございます
ありがとうございます。
でも僕もすごく
Yeah,
みんな
that's right.
強い感じがして、ね、楽しいゲームになってると思います
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really got the feeling that I'm good at this game, even though perhaps that's not the case.
Sweet.
Oh, there's explosion barrels
well,
there.
I want to fight Terry.
I think
Okay.
it's time for our
じゃあ、
our
これ
turn.
ちょっとエリックとテリーが対戦する時間になると思うんですけど。
Alright.
どうぞ。はい。
All right, let's hand the controllers over to you guys.
That is one cool thing about this game is you can jump into it without having a lot
Ah,
of
on
knowledge.
fire.
I'm not going to say I'm a great player in this game,
Hey!
but
You just
the
threw a
skill
barrel
ceiling
at
is
me.
also very high.
I
mean,
wasn't
you can
expecting
get
that.
really good at this game, and we'll actually see that in a bit from some better players than us.
Oh.
But
そうです
for
ね、石原
now,
さんもおっ
let's,
しゃってたんで
let's
すけ
jump
ど
into
も
it.、
結構
I don't know if
アクショ
we'll
ンゲーム苦手
purchase
な人
Pokken or
も
not. We might,
勝
we
手に
might
出せる
not.
んですけ
It's
ども、
up
そ
in
れと
there.
同時にかなり奥も深いので、この後多分皆さんも見られると思うんですけども、すごい、スキルの、
そうですね
高いプレイヤ
はい
ーのプレイが多分ちょっと違う感じに見えるんじゃないかなと思います。
そうですね、はい大丈夫ですか
Ah,
Come on, controller. You can do it.
they're back here.
Yeah.
I should have resaved.
Right.
P2 controller.
あちょっと大丈夫かな。はい。はい。
Oh, I think we're having a.
ちょっとと
We're gonna reconnect the controller really quickly.
problem here.
Wait, you're having Joy-Con
So as
issues?
we're working on that, can you guys tell us about? So obviously.
Oh,
we're
not
playing
good.
locally
Ah,
here,
I
but,
climbed.
Can you tell us about the online?
今回ローカル対戦をやってるんですけども、オンラインの部分でも今回スイッチで何か変わったことありますか？
あ、そうですね。今回はオンラインにはグループマ
Ah,
ッチ
so
と
that's
正
who's
規の機能
that's
追
who's
加
throwing it.
So yeah, and for the online functionality, we actually added a new mode called group matches, and also a really in-depth replay functionality.
グループマッチは最大100人までのグループをユーザーが作ることができて、その中で自由に気軽に対戦したり、ランキングを競ったりすることができます。
最大100人。
100人で
Yeah.
す。はい
So yeah, in the group matches, you can actually form groups of up to 100 players, in which you guys can just freely set up the conditions of the matches and just play with each other.
Why wasn't that in the
また
on the
プレイ
Wii
ヤー
U?
は友達との対戦を見直したり、あと
はいはい
強い人の対戦を見たりということができるようになります。
And with the replay mode, it's really in-depth. You can kind of see the replays of your friends' matches and also really high-level players and kind of watch exactly how they play.
Exactly, and that really helps for the high-level players to replay and watch what they've done before, and to really learn and kind of go back to the lab and research on their
Yeah.
own moves.
そうですね、高いスキルを持っているプレイヤーのこのリプレイを見て、やっぱこう勉強するっていうのがやっぱできますよね。
そうですね。あとその高いスキルの人とか遊び方がいろいろあるので、そこがグループマッチっていうものでいろいろ住み分けて遊んでいただければなというふうに考えています。
So yeah, and then you can also go into the group matches and kind of watch all these different play styles that people have in this, condensed group.
At least I know to take a different path this time.
There we
Hi.
go. All right, just a little support here.
はい。
Support versus
This looks like the way.
石原さんこのスイッチタイトルこの最初の特権ということについて、はい、どうでしょうかね。
So, Mr. Ishihara, I just want to ask you, how do you feel having Pokken Tournament Deluxe be the first Pokemon game on the Switch?
ポッケンってそもそも言い出しっぺが私だったんですよね
So with Pokken Tournament, actually, I was the one who really brought up the idea of the game.
バンダイナムコさんに行ってポケモンの格闘ゲーム作りたいっていうので原田さんにねお話をしたのが最初だったんですけども
So yeah, at the beginning, we actually went over to Bandai Namco and we said we want to have you guys make a Pokemon fighting game. We were talking to Mr. Harada of kind of Tekken series fame.
Nope.
And that was how this project really began.
そしたらバンダイナムコの中で最もポケモンに詳しい
I might just have to fly from here.
And then, after we had that discussion, there was a person at Bandai Namco who just knows about Pokemon really better than anyone.
それが星野さん
And that's Mr. Hoshino right here.
星野さんはね
shoot, get out,
ポケモン
get
の
out,
あら
get
ゆ
out.
るゲームに精通してるんですね
And Mr.
Back
Hoshino,
in,
it
good
really
help.
isn't just for this fighting game, but he knows everything about pretty much all of the Pokemon games.
だからカードゲームももちろんそうですし、もちろんビデオゲームも
So
Alright,
he plays all
looks
the
like I'm
video
flying from
games,
here.
the trading card game. He's very good at all of
何で
that.
も
I
私
just
は
gotta pick this
He
best
probably knows more about
spot to
Pokemon
fly
than I
at.
do.
ポケモン GO も恋キングもですね
And also,
ポケモン GO は今レベルいくつでしたっけ？
レベル
That's
今
yours.
34なんですけど
level 34 in Pokemon Go. I have to play Jump Magikarp. Magikarp Jump.
マジカープジャンプってね、跳ねろ恋キング。
I might as well just fly again
ラン
because
クは52まで行っていて、
not much point in
みんな
flying
が
that
すごい
game.
すごいって自慢してたんですけど、で星野さんにランク聞いたら今いくつでしたっけ？
今120代目です
もうね
ね、
ちょっとね、あなたバカですか？
あー
ちょっとやり込んでる。
So especially with Magikarp Jump, I mean, I was level
No.
50
I'm
and I
not
was
gonna make
bragging
this.
about how high I got, but I asked Mr. Hoshino, like, oh, so how are you doing into the game?
So, so, so.
He said he was already on his 120th, I guess 120th level of the Magikarp. So,
Yep.
I don't know, I think
Oh.
he's just kind of crazy about Pokemon games.
はい、
Yeah.
まあそういうそのポケモンエンスジェストのね、
Ah,
星
so
野さん
close.
と宇崎さんに任せれば絶対ゲームができると
So I-
いうふうにまあ確信し
I
ます。
wonder if
So
a
I
campfire is
really knew,
gonna
I mean, I
work here.
truly believe that if we were to give this project in the hands of Mr. Hoshino and also Mr. Suzuki here, they'd create an awesome game.
はい、私のポケモン愛をですね、ここにいるディレクターの須崎によって、まあ、このゲームに落とし込んでもらった形になります。
So with Mr. Suzuki as the director at the helm of the project, he was able to take my deep love for Pokemon and really turn it into an awesome game.
And definitely taking the Pokemon franchise and bringing it onto a Tekken type of fighting style. It's that first action, instant action. Pokemon fans, they love that. And this is one thing
Yeah.
that,
Yep.
even for myself, this is one thing I want to see.
Yeah, I wonder
Pokemon
why
fans
there's no
こう
win
直感
sometimes.
的なこのアクションっていうのは
I'm not gonna make it,
アクションゲーム
unfortunately.
っていう形でポケモンを操
I have
作
to
でき
do
る
this
非
out
常に
another
やっ
time.
ぱり喜ばしいことですよね。
はい、
By the way, it's a no climbing challenge. That's why I did not climb that last
この
part.
後に、はい、ちょっと見せようかなと思うんですけども、オフラインのモードもですね、結構充実してるんですよ。須崎ちょっとオフラインで今回加えたところとか、
Yeah. Oh, there's this
So actually, just
mountain.
going to have Mr. Suzuki really talk about some of the other features we've added to the offline mode, just pretty much the single player content.
はい、オフラインには今回チームバトルというものを入れました。
It's not necessarily single player content, but we have this new mode called Team Battle.
I don't think there's gonna be anything too interesting today.
チームを組んで
Ow.
3対3のバトルをするものにな
That
り
was
ま
in
す。
slow mo too.
And with the team battles, each player chooses 3 Pokemon, and they battle against each other. They have one match, which is a kind of a 3-on-3.
まあもともと
Oh wait, I forgot about reloading to try
が
again.
ありましたので、それをまあ危険になんかチームバトルというものをアレンジして落とし込んだ形になります。
And so we heard from fans they really wanted to use the Pokemon a lot more, use more of them in a match, and so we kind of tried to answer that with this 3-on-3 match that lets you choose multiple Pokemon.
Ah, no, it auto saved.
はい、そうですね、今この対
But I
戦画面
can
見
go
て
back
も
to the last save, I believe.
はい、今までにないですね、このリアルな表現のポケモンを描くことに、はい、私は頑張り
Okay,
ま
let
す。
me try
And one of the
again.
other things we really focused on was just kind of portray the Pokemon in a more realistic sense that you really.
I'm not
haven't seen in a
expecting
lot of
any real games
は
today.
い、でスイッチでもこのリアルなこのポケ
They're
モン
gonna show off like the Yoshi game, but I don't really care about that
Really
one.
focused on making the action just look really dynamic and smooth. That's what we went with, 60.
Day twos are never exciting.
On the Nintendo Switch here.
そうですね、あと鈴木は何かこの
Let me try a different technique.
So, Mr. Suzuki, is there anything that you really focused on? You had something in mind when you were making this game?
はい、そうですね。まあ僕もそのガチの格闘ゲーマーではないので、その辺もう見て楽しいというところも重要視して作りました。
So we wanted to make this less of a really hardcore only fighting game. So that's why we
Ow.
focused on making the action just look really cool. So even if you're just spectating, you don't really know about fighting games, you'll be able to really enjoy just watching the game.
そうですか、僕結構ガチだと思います。
Ow.
I don't know, I got the impression this was a really hardcore fighting game.
とんで
Actually.
もない。
はい、ガブリアスが勝ちましたね。はい、今ここ選んでもらってるステージなんですけれども、はい、ここレジルーインっていうステージになりまして、はい、レジシリーズです。レジギガス、
Need a flat
レジ
spot.
アイ
So
ス
this is actually we were just in a new stage here. It's called the Reggie Ruins.
Reggie?
Focus on all the different Regigigas and the other Reggie Pokemon.
はい。
Oh, that type
は
of
い
Reggie. I was
背景
like,
も
wait,
リアル
what?
に、はい、
Oh, nice.
結構描いてますし、背景にも実はですね、結構いろんなポケモンが隠れてるんですね。
And one of the cool things about the stage is we really threw in a lot of kind of cool references and other Pokemon. They're just kind of in the background there hiding out.
はい、そうですね。その背景のポケモンを探したりするのも面白いかもしれません。
So it might be a lot of fun for Pokemon fans to kind of peek around and find out what's in there. Nice.
さあ、今バシャーモンが、はい、これメガバシャーモンになっていますが、
So Blaziken just actually evolved into a did Mega Evolution.
はい、この2人うまいですね実は。
You guys are good.
How did I get up
We're
there
trying our
before?
best.
頑張ってます。
なんか司会者の役割果たしてないんですよ
Not really talking too much, even though you're in season this quarter.
We're in the heat of battle,
In the
bro.
zone, yeah.
もうちょっとバトルに集中してます。
はい。
Yeah, not
素晴
gonna
らしい
make
で
that.
すね。はい。
Terry's win.
That was
That was Terry's
that was
win.
my win.
Awesome.
はい、じゃあそうですね。今須崎が説明したチームバ
So
ト
I
ル
think
やってみましょうか
we。want to give that team battle 3-on-3 mode that Mr. Sasaki just explained a try.
And I'm really excited for this mode. Being a Pokemon fan, definitely just choosing one Pokemon to battle is
I
really
would
hard to
smash
figure
4 come
out
out
which
now.
Pokemon I want to battle.
It's just too
But
early,
now I can
guys.
choose up to 3 Pokemon for this one match. That really satisfies my needs.
ポケモンファンとしてのやっぱ非常に楽しみなモードですよね。やっぱ今まで本当に1匹をこう、まあ、選ぶ必要があったんですけど、それ選びづらいっていうのがあったので、まあ、今回はもう最大3匹まで、まあ、てか3匹を選んで戦うので、まあ、好きなだけ好きなポケモンを選べるっていうモードになります。
そうですね。じゃあ私はですね、今 T シャツに着ているこの
Don't tell me I despawned the box.
いきましょうかね。
So, you,
How did I not die right now?
Choose Gengar here.
Nice.
まあ、そうすると自分もスイ君も
And of course, I guess I'll have to do the same and choose Suicune here.
はい。はい、ここ今
Ow.
はい、スイッチでね、新たに変わ
Yeah, I screwed up. I despawned the box.
And this is kind of a new feature to the Switch. Depending
So-
on which button you press and your opponent can't see this, you can choose the order in
Oh,
which
there's
Pokemon
gonna be a smash.
go into battle.
最初に使うポケモンを選択するんですけど相手に分からないようにボタンで選択するようになっています
So yeah, you press one of the buttons, and obviously your opponent doesn't see that, so that decides which Pokemon goes out first. So it's kind of a guessing game.
Yep.
It's just
That's
I don't
nice,
think
kinda like
Smash
Paper
is
Tech
gonna be a
style, where
thing for a
you
little
think
while.
you know what the opponent's choosing for their first lead off, but it's not actually the case.
まあポーカーみたいな感じでこう相手の読み合いっていう、
そうですね、
まあやる必要があるということですよね。
この辺の分かりやすい駆け引きっていうものを、まあ、ゲームは重視しているのでそれがまあチームバトルに反映されていると思います
So yeah, there's definitely that kind of element of trying to read your opponent, that kind of fun back and forth, and we definitely have a lot of that in this game.
I'm gonna try a different tactic.
さあ、じゃあこのフィルムスタジアムを選んでいきましょう
Do。the Ferrum Stadium.
さあ、3対3のバトルです。
Ah. I made it. Ah, shoot.
We're fine.
はい、
Not gonna work
初
from
め
there.
てどのポケモンを最初に選んだかが分かります
はい。はい、ゲンガーって言いましたけど、最初先発はですね、ダーク
Oh, I didn't realize it.
Okay.
No,
you
wait, there is
chose
only one box.
Darkrai is my first here.
はい。はい、これはですね、ガチで対戦していきますのでよろしくお願いしますね。
All right, so this is actually going to be a real serious battle, so we're going to focus on this.
すごい楽しみだね
はい。
Looking forward to it.
はい
ダークはですね、いろん
Come
な
on, box. You can make it up
設
there.
置をしていく形で、分身をこうやって設置していって、攻撃していく、そんな感じで
So
す。
So as
close.
you can see with Darkrai, you can actually kind of split and set one of your kind of shadows in the
あ、本
stage
気だ
and
ね、
then
さっ
his
き。
attacks from there. It's a really unique fighting style.
はい、いたいたいたいた。
Yeah, different here.
And I love all the effects with Darkrai. You can definitely see that dark type Pokemon.
もうやっぱダークライっていうのはすごい悪タイプポケモンらしいこうかっこいいエフェクト
Ah,
が
if I could just make it up there.
はい、これでダークフォーという技を使うですね。さっき表面バストって言いましたけど、それ以外のダークアイだけの特別な強いモードになることができるんですね。
So actually,
Oh, I
Darkrai,
do that here,
other than
maybe.
Synergyverse, it has its own special kind of mode where it can power up and use these very powerful moves.
はい、とても強いモードになっています。
Dude, that's what. Dude, this spot is terrible. I'm trapped here.
Oh, wow.
とても強いモードあったんですけど負けてしまいました。
And of course, I said I powered up and I was really strong, but I still lost.
はい、
ガチになってます
そして負けてですね、自分の好きなポケモンを選ぶことができますね。
And then once you've
は
lost,
い
you get to again choose the next Pokemon that goes out.
Alright, maybe I can just do
は
it
い、じゃ
from
あ
here.
次は私のフェイバリットポケモンでいこうかな。
I'm gonna use my favorite Pokemon here.
はい、
Alright.
さあ、ここで応援が発動して、
Ah, but I still gotta use 2 jumps to get to that box.
ラウンド2です。
Right, second round here.
So I did notice that
Not gonna
Suicune
work from
actually
there.
has its HP remaining from the previous match.
Oh,
And so
ah,
it sounds
吹雪が痛いです、ね。
今気づいたんですけども、スイ君の体力って、まあ、先のラウンドのそのまんまになってるんですけれども、
ちょっとだけ回復してるんですよ、実は。
ちょっとだけ回復
So there is
Alright.
a slight recovery between
Alright,
rounds.
maybe I'll
but
do
yeah,
it from
it's-
here then.
あと共鳴ゲージは引き継ぎます
And then also the synergy gauge actually carries over between
そう
battles.
なんですね。だから、
Alright.
ちょっとこれは厳しい状態になって
I'm getting beaten pretty badly here.
Ah, shoot, that does not work at all.
頑張れ。
ちょっとですね、これゲンガー共鳴ゲージを、
Oh,
は
got my
it is.
synergy gauge up with Gengar here.
い、はい、じゃあ次行きましょうか。
All right, now in the next round.
はい、どんどん行きましょう。
次のポケモンを選ぶのもこのラウンド間でできるというところが、まあ、チームバトルとしては新しいのかなと思います。
And as you can see, the button prompts there. That's one of the unique traits of the team battle. You're able to choose the next Pokemon that comes out without your opponent knowing.
ゲージの状況とか相手のポケモンを選
I have
ん
to
で
just try different spots.
So yeah, you kind of just maybe look at what your opponent still has, how much HP they have, what their synergy gauge is like, and then you kind of choose which Pokemon you bring out based on that.
Right, because some Pokemon might be more effective against others, so you need to
Maybe I can try from
choose
here.
them tactically.
まあそうですね、ポケモンの相性というかその強い弱いっていうのは多分あると思うので、まあそういう戦略を考えながらっていう感じで選んでいく。そうですね。はい。That's correct. Yeah. All right.
So it looks like we got one of the
Ah,
new
shoot, I
Pokemon
missed.
for Nintendo Pokemon Tournament Switch.
あ、
So
今
we
回
have
新たに加わったポケモンですよね。出てきたのが。
はい、
一番で。はい
Yeah, Pokemon gameplay is alright,
サ
but
ポートポケモンじゃなかったっけ
there's nothing special about it.
Support Pokemon before.
出世したのかな
I guess it definitely got promoted from a support Pokemon here.
Oh wait, I forgot about another
結
idea.
構こうやって逃げ回ることができる。
Think
Oops,
about Krogan because it can
not
really
that.
evade the opponent easily, run around.
The Krogunk is tiny.
And すごく小さいのでやっぱこう
Hmm.
こうやって結構逃げ回っちゃう感じですね。
they're able to just run around.
I can't do it
これ
there.
結構きついな。
Could do it.
I'm not gonna. Not sure I'm gonna win
Could
this.
waste a
まあ
jump
もう共鳴
maybe.
入っていくしかないか。
Forgot about. There's one other method I can try.
Well,
ゲンガーもバーストアタックです。
This is Gengar synergy burst attack.
wow, that's awesome.
That's crazy. すごくかっこいいですね。
さあ、これで自分がリードしましたね。
All right, now I'm leading
Don't go
the lead here.
crooked. Don't go crooked.
はい、最後は
あ
Come out with Empoleon.
I need the box to stay straight.
ポケモン技が、ポケモン技からポケモン技につながる強力なポケモンになっています。はい、
何技がですか？
ポケモン技からポケモン技につながるっていう感じですね。
So I guess it uses Empoleon uses a variety of.
But 10-2 is gonna be fun if I space out the game. There's no way I can like constantly play Splatoon 2. It just gets boring.
A lot of the, like for example, the HMs that you would see in the traditional games. Empoleon knows a lot of those kind of specific moves.
さあ、という間に負けてしまいましたが、これで私も最後のポケモンになりますね。
All right, now it's the last.
2 to 2. This is the
This is
final.
going to be the final round here. I've run out of Pokemon other than Scizor here.
さあ、最後はハッサムです。
This is
Might as well
Scizor.
try to save a jump maybe.
ハッサムは
Put
追
that
撃
there,
の技
maybe.
を使って追撃を貯めていく感じになりますね。
So Scizor can use a move called Sword Dance,
Ow.
which actually stores up these swords
Jerk.
behind it. You can see that.
It's amazing. So many inventive.
Champions Ballad. We know nothing about it.
すごいやっぱポケモンごとに本当に遊び方が全然違うという印象がありますね。
そうなんですね。
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I wonder if the Majora's Mask does anything though.
結構リードした。
Oh, I'm in the lead, but
Hopefully it does.
あ、しまった。
the Empoleon.
Right.
Oh, I think I got beat there.
Oops.
エンペイトの共鳴バス
They
ター
wanna use the wrong
紙
move.
攻撃になってるんで、ガードしてても、
あ
So the thing about
Yeah,
Empoleon's
it's
synergy
done
burst
it,
attack is that it's actually a grab
So
move, so if you're
Aye.
blocking, it'll land anyway.
ちょっと自分まだ溜まってないからな。
止まりました
My
ね。
synergy gauge is. Oh, no, my synergy gauge is full.
さあ、
All right, well, I think that is actually enough time. That's all we have time for. We just saw
Yeah,
some
here.
play, but we're actually going to jump down to the show floor, and you're going to see the Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational for 2017.
So the tourney's
And,
starting
we're going
now.
to see some top-level play. It's going to be awesome. Then we'll be back after that
That's
with
not
Yoshi,
too
so please
far.
stick around.
I hate how these platforms are like so far spaced.
welcome to the 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe
I know what to
Individual
do.
Invitational. We've got a packed house here. Exciting to see 8 YouTube and Twitch personalities battle it out in a 4-team Waseda
Do I know any of these
format
people?
as we get set to see some of the new features in Pokken Tournament Deluxe. Welcome in. I'm Jordan Kent alongside with our 2 analysts, Vicky, Kitty, and D1. And Vicky, as we get set to see these core gameplay mechanics that our Twitch personalities obviously have mastered, but our YouTube personalities might try to grasp, what are they focusing in on?
So what you want to focus on are the different phases of the game. For those of you who are starting out for Pokken Tournament, please be aware what field phase and duel phase is. As we see our contestants battle out for Pokken Tournament Deluxe, you guys will see the different changes and how the battling will continue between field phase and duel phase.
Alright, this might work.
D1, there are some differences in this version, obviously. There's a reason why you call it Deluxe. What are we expected to
Ben and
see
Chip.
from the Pokken Tournament edition that we are familiar with on Wii U? What are the differences with this Deluxe edition?
True, there are definitely a lot of people thinking, why should I pick up the Switch version of the game if it came out on Wii U? Well, let me tell you something. There's Krogunk, Darkrai, Scizor, and Empoleon, characters that were available in arcade in Japan.
I
are
should
now
see.
finally coming stateside.
This is pretty
And
much
not
going to be
only
my
that,
best
we also
shot.
have the Sejuai. Also, there's split screen mode, which allows people to be able to play locally at home. And not only split screen, but you could also have 2-player
Right.
on one screen playing. So one character in the foreground and one in the background duking it out. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that we also have 2 new support
Finally.
Pokemon with Litten and Popplio.
Lots of exciting new things in this.
Some
Pokken Tournament
towers are
Deluxe
more
edition
challenging
that
not to
our
climb than others.
4 teams and 8 competitors will be taking place in. And Vicky, you look at sort of how to understand some of the core
Why is Splatoon
mechanics
2
that you
in the
mentioned and
background?
Sort of being able to not only master and control your Pokemon.
I know the guy on the way right.
Right. So
I seen him in, I think some Smash ones.
scissor game. You want to always be one step ahead of your opponent and understand what beats what. So, you know, you always have to be one step ahead and understand if you do manage to win that trade, you do manage to get a lot out of it, like a critical that deals extra damage.
Let's take a look at our bracket and take you through a tour of some of the action we'll have going on this morning. Match 1, you're going to see, here's how things break down. Best 2 out of 3 rounds, that's going to win you a game. Best 2 out of 3 games, that's going to win you a match, which means you can advance in the bracket. You see
Yeah,
the
but
matchups, so
Pokken
we'll have the
is
YouTube
really rock, paper,
personalities
scissor.
battle it out first, then the Twitch personalities. If there is a 3rd game necessary to decide a match, then you will have the winner from the YouTube personalities
I need to make sure I
taking on
save.
the winner of the Twitch personalities to see who advances in the match. So it's very exciting, and D1 to see obviously these Twitch personalities very, very
Too
seasoned
soon to get the
at this game
Master Sword.
particularly against these YouTube
I guess I'm
personalities
taking
that
this
they're
path.
still trying to grasp maybe some of the fundamentals here.
Oh, indeed. And let's not even forget about some of the pros that we have here as well. Teaming up with these Twitch and YouTube personalities. It's going to be really interesting seeing how they face off because some of the pros that
They said yesterday they were going to show off the Yoshi game.
communities. So I think we're going to see some really interesting things here today.
We're ready for our first match, so please welcome to the stage Matt Pat from Game Theory and his wife Stephanie Patrick as they get set to take center stage. And our
Nah,
first
Smash
match
isn't
of
rock, paper,
the
scissors.
morning. Please give them a warm round of applause. And now it's interesting because we have the
Not even
husband
close to
and
rock,
wife duo
paper,
going up.
scissors.
After they go on, our Twitch personalities, Ken and Alistair, will then battle it out. And as we mentioned, if it's necessary, a 3rd game, you have the winner from the YouTube
Yeah, we
personalities
heard that.
taking
You don't
on
have to
the
repeat
winner
it.
Of the Twitch personalities. As we said, Stephanie Patrick, wife of Matt Pat.
Oh,
In
what?
the
Matt
fire
Pat.
off the bat
I
here,
know
Vicky.
her.
I just hope whoever loses gets to compensate and do the dishes later that night because there are going to be some hands being thrown.
And D1, these
At least there's one
personalities
person
are
I
gonna
know.
Select their character prior to the match, and so they're obviously going to know who's going with who. But when you look at
Oh, and Matt
getting a
Pat. I
chance to
didn't
get
even notice him.
familiarized with this, what are some of those core things that people that are first getting introduced to this really need to learn to grasp?
When it comes to a Pokken Tournament, first and foremost, not only do you have to understand what kind of character you're going into, but the support Pokemon that can help also complement your character. Depending on which support Pokemon you're using, you can actually have the upper hand in a match that maybe wasn't in your favor at first.
When you talk about the support Pokemon, there's offensive and defensive types of support Pokemon. How interesting is it that a lot of these fighters will try to find that support
Game Theory is
Pokemon that
alright.
contrasts their playstyle or supports it?
Oh, indeed. There's some Pokemon that actually allow players that are really into Rushdown find a way to get through projectile zoners, while other Pokemon can actually just clear a path for those people.
Ah, you want to fight, huh?
Maybe you get pressured way too much. And here we already have it.
Ow.
Scizor, one of my favorite Pokemon, taking the stage.
Two of the new Pokemon you can catch in Pokken Tournament Deluxe on Switch as that comes out. Matt Pat versus Stephanie Pat. Scizor versus Empoleon. Let's get this started off in field phase right now. Scizor
Oh, when did I get attacked again?
Here, get some damage on Empoleon. Meanwhile, Empoleon doing a fine job of blocking Vicky. And being able to master that block is critical.
Wait, they're both alive? Or did a third one come in? A third one. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize there were so many lizards.
This is dual phase. You want to rack up as much damage as possible, and immediately with another phase shift right there.
Ah, man, Mad Pat's owning it.
Empoleon putting some pressure on Stephanie Pat, who is going to be Scizor. Meanwhile, Scizor doing a fine job of zoning out Empoleon early on here, D1.
But you already see Empoleon just using Aqua Jet to get inside. Empoleon, not quite the fastest character, but if he's able to use Aqua Jet, he has 4 different options out of it that allows him to get in. And already right there, taking the first round over Scizor.
Empoleon with the grab to secure that one. That means Matt Pat gets the victory. If Matt wins one more round, he's victorious.
Oh, Matt Pat owned it.
Marriage advice. You can either be victorious or happy. So I'll let you think
Somebody's
about
sleeping on the couch.
for the next round here. Now, as we get set, we saw with Scizor, Stephanie Pat really struggling for the most part to get a lot of big hits on Empoleon. Empoleon doing a fine job of blocking Vicky.
Although Empoleon may be very slow in his own way, when he gets in, he does immense amount of damage, and that is exactly what we saw that last game. But at the moment, we're not seeing that right now. We're seeing a completely different game compared to the last game we were introduced to.
Full synergy
so far.
right now, and how important is that synergy gauge, D1, as far as the timing of when you want to use it?
So with the synergy gauge, you can actually use it to get some pressure off of you if you're blocking. You can get some recoverable health and also access to a burst attack, which will be able to turn the tides of a match.
Empoleon with the grab, Matt Pat with the early lead, 326, 237 on the health bar.
Yeah, there's way too many lizards around here.
Field phase, meanwhile, going to go ahead and shift it right here. Stephanie Pat trying to hang on and force a third
Go,
round
Stephanie.
in this game between the two that are the husband and wife. Meanwhile, Empoleon with yet another grab, and Vicky, Stephanie unable to negate those grabs.
That's quite unfortunate right there, but she's activating her burst mode right now. That burst mode does a lot of damage, exactly 223 to be exact.
Huh, somebody's gonna get hyped for a Pokken tournament. That's interesting.
But unfortunately, this is just by a tad bit.
Here comes the support Pokemon with Latias. Stephanie Pat trying to give Matt Pat a to-do list and get to the third round here.
I'm
However,
surrounded too much. I can't fight.
into the synergy burst, and Stephanie Pat with the victory. And we're
Oh,
gonna
nice.
have
Stephanie
a
took
third
it.
round to decide this game between the two from Game Theory. And what we saw was Stephanie Pat getting into that synergy burst and being able to apply some pressure on Empoleon right there.
And Matt Pat did activate his synergy burst as well, but was unable to take advantage
Ow.
of the opportunity too.
Third and final round in this game between
I underestimated those guys.
two YouTube personalities. A couple of early hits here for Empoleon. And when you look at the support Pokemon D1, how can they play a huge role in this third and final round?
Ah, Mad Pat's taking it back.
Pokemon Fennekin right there. You actually are able to use a move that is able to get the opponent off of you upon wake up. And now looking at Stephanie Patrick with the Latias, if I'm not mistaken, you're able to close in the Pokemon, making it really difficult for them to move around. So here it is, Scizor already having a tough time.
Thing is, I need these guys for money.
Is always getting inside, using Scizor using the Swords Dance, which is great for actually making it difficult for your opponents to get inside. But as you can see, it covers the sides better than the front.
Huge advantage right now for Matt Pat as Empoleon enters synergy gauge. This could be enough to close the match here. However, Scizor not ready to give it up.
Ah, she's closing it in.
Right there, and now it's close. Stephanie Pat with the light advantage, but no!
Ah, poor Stephanie.
Gonna go ahead and get the victory over Stephanie Pat. Impressive performance by Empoleon, and we saw Scizor, Stephanie Pat, try to get some damage late in that one, try to turn things around. But what we saw from Empoleon and Matt Pat the entire time, able to sort of stay in that mid.
Matt Pat's sleeping on the couch.
Keep Scizor nice and uncomfortable.
That is where Empoleon does the most damage, actually. We did mention that earlier. And what we also saw right at the end there, how the support Pokemon was able to help Stephanie follow up with more attacks and keep that distance. But unfortunately, it just was not enough.
And you look at two Pokemon in Scizor and Empoleon here, D1. Two Pokemon.
I gotta find another path through the mountain.
Rush down type of.
Because I think I'm
You really
taking
wanna
the
get
tricky
in
way
the
up.
opponent's face and apply some pressure, but we saw Empoleon able to keep Scizor at bay, and that's what made it difficult.
Yeah, man. The Ice Beam right there from Empoleon is such a great zoning tool, and right afterwards, you're able to slide right in once you apply that little bit of pressure and get up in the opponent's face. Empoleon has such great tools here.
Ah!
But we're gonna go
I got
into
lucky.
the stage with Alistar versus Ken.
Alistar going with Mewtwo, Ken going with Scizor early
Ah,
in this
shoot.
one. Scizor back here on Mewtwo, applying some early pressure. Mewtwo, however, able to knock back Scizor. An early advantage right now for Alistar. The nice combo up against the wall, going to knock Scizor back. And you look at the type of player Mewtwo is. Mewtwo, once again, kind of one of those all-around players.
Ah.
Yeah, Mewtwo definitely one of the strongest characters in the game. Has a great zoning tool, and that Hyper Beam dishes out a lot of damage. And another thing to look at is both of these players have the same assist. So
I don't think
right there,
Eevee is a Pokemon choice.
HP is rather low. You're actually able
I
to
think she's an
dish out more
assist.
damage. It is a projectile, and right there, first game going to.
It's fine, Gladys.
Alistar getting the victory right there with Mewtwo. Very impressive. And listen, if you don't have a Master Ball against Mewtwo, it's going to be really tough sometimes. So very impressive performance right there. Can Ken force a third round, or else the victory is going to go this match to Matt Patton, Alistar. Let's pick this one up early on. Again, more pressure just being applied by Mewtwo and able to just get Scizor up against that wall, get those combos in. Vicky, it is very difficult sometimes when you get pinned up against the edge of the stage.
Yeah, it really does, because not only are you stuck against the wall, but you're limited to so much stage control that you take so much damage. I mean, you can't ever get killed if your arms pressed against the wall immensely. But immediately we're seeing Scizor taking it over Mewtwo. Mewtwo and Scizor being two characters that really like to fight mid-range.
There you have it. Alistar making quick work of Ken, gets the two victories right there. And so that is game, set, and match for the combination of Matt, Pat, and Alistar. They will advance in our bracket. Big round of applause for Stephanie, Patrick, and Ken. We'll let
has
Stephanie
assist.
and Matt go ahead and work that one out a little bit later. I'm sure they'll get a chance to practice more Pokemon Tournament Deluxe. And D1, you look at Mewtwo in that last match, and it was really interesting to see the combination of the projectiles to keep Scizor at bay. Scizor never really had an opportunity to get up.
Dude, why was his weapon on the ground?
Some of those combos and pressure.
Yeah,
I'd like a good start.
In the cycle cut where he's able to dash in and out and throw it yet again. His grab comes out quite deceptively fast as well. Look at it, he's already in your face and you're taking damage. So I think with that zoning tool that Mewtwo has, it's very difficult.
Man, this fight's harder than I thought.
If your back's in the corner.
Mewtwo also has one of the best homing attacks in the
Maybe
game.
I'll just
so
run.
It's really difficult to try to jump around him, to probably attack from behind, because he's so it's so large that it could actually be counted as an anti-air. So you have to look out for that as well when you're trying to approach a character
Let's
like
see what I
Mewtwo.
got.
We saw in that match between Alistar and Ken, Alistar using Mewtwo, Ken going with Scizor, that
And I'll just
Mewtwo
run.
was just doing a fine job of zoning out Scizor. And when you get those all-around type players that can play either close or from afar,
I don't know why, but I do worse at hill battles.
that they are facing. And Scizor being a rush-down type player, Mewtwo can just sit back and use its wide array of projectiles, D1, to keep Scizor at bay. And it was never really even close at any moment in this one.
Yeah, the entire time you just saw Alistar zone in space right around Ken, trying to force him to approach, and he limited his options really well because he threw projectiles not only from the ground but also the sky, and it really looked like Ken just didn't know what was coming.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket as we
Oh, why is
see
there a sword on here? I mean, sword on the ground.
Pat advance. They will be taking on the winners of our next match. We'll get a chance to introduce them here shortly. And so that's looking like a pretty powerful combination right there. Matt, Pat, and Alistar. We'll have to see how that one got seeded. But we go back to some of these gameplay mechanics that we're seeing from these players here, Vicky. And it's really interesting as well, too. That ability to read your opponent. And we saw a lot of grabs being executed. But also how valuable
shoot! Yeah, there's just way too many enemies for me to handle right now.
Difference whether you're pushed against the wall or not, pushed at a very big disadvantage.
It's a lizard man, I would call him.
Okay, I'm put into a very bad position. What can I do to get around this? You jump over a character like Mewtwo, where he can catch you even in the air, as we saw earlier in that replay. You have to understand. Okay, I'm put into a bad position. Maybe I need to take a step back, hold shield, but you don't want to hold shield for too long because that can.
Due to my full weapons inventory slot.
JD Witherspoon and Nairo's going to be Team 3. Meanwhile,
Nairo.
Black Nerd Comedy and Justin Wong. So our first matchup would be JD Witherspoon taking on Black Nerd Comedy. Meanwhile, waiting
Black
for the
Nerd
next
Comedy,
match
I know
would be
him.
Nairo and Justin Wong. Welcome them up to the stage. And this is going to be exciting here, D1. We've got obviously some very...
Naro is a reader, so he probably has the best chance.
They have got some very good proficiency with Pokken Tournament Deluxe. However, our U2 personalities we saw in the situation with Matt Pat and Stephanie Patrick, as each round was advancing, they were almost picking
I
up...
should have got rid of a weapon.
Oh, indeed. You can tell that when it comes to Pokken Tournament, it is easy to pick up, but as far as mastering it, that's the hard part.
Certainly is, and there's a lot of mechanics.
It's rock, paper, scissors. The only mastering is reading your opponents.
Of being able to do that counter attack dash cancel. A lot of times when you get a Pokemon like Scizor that's getting zoned out by Mewtwo, how do you use that counter attack dash cancel to sometimes bait your opponent into getting them into a position where you can take advantage of them?
So as long as you know your opponent isn't using a move that is able to pierce,
there went some of my amber.
you're able to build synergy, which is your meter that allows you to gain burst, and also you get an opportunity. You don't take any damage when you go into the counter attack, and if you go for the dash cancel, you have access to any of your options in neutral after making sure to basically absorb the attack.
You also close in a
And
lot
there
of
goes
space
my
with
amber.
the counter-attack dash cancel, so you're applying a lot more pressure and taking more stage control against the opponent as well.
We're seeing a lot of these new Pokemon that you will get introduced to in Pokken Tournament Deluxe being used right now. Right now, we're going to have a matchup of Darkrai and Krogunk. And Darkrai, one of those Pokemon, D1, that's going to be a zoner. Meanwhile, Krogunk, more so all around. So this is going to be interesting to see the playstyle that Krogunk's going to do, because you know Darkrai's going to want to keep Krogunk at bay.
Krogunk is a very silly character coming into Pokken Tournament Deluxe. If you press his special button, the A button, he has so many different random moves that come out. You don't quite know what's going to come at you. And as far as Darkrai is concerned, he's a character that specializes in traps. If he's able to catch you with that Dark Void, you go into Nightmare mode. And once you're in Nightmare mode, things get way more difficult.
Oh, shoot.
He has more moves than
Where in the world is the tower at?
A legendary mythical creature of the dark taking on
Because I'm getting to the hot zone.
We've got Krogunk going on against Darkrai. That's what we love about Pokken Tournament Deluxe. All of these Pokemon here getting a chance, even playing to take on each other. Still right now, nobody with an early advantage. You see JD Witherspoon
There's the volcano.
with Darkrai. Meanwhile, Black Nerd Comedy going with Krogunk.
They're like so on the wrong side of the mountain right now.
Krogunk actually trying to find his way in. As D1 did mention earlier, this character is a very RNG. If you hold his A button, he could get positive stats or negative stats. That would be terrible for him to get that.
That's gotta be the tower.
When it would really make a difference within the match.
Oh, we see JD Witherspoon getting knocked back by Black Nerd Comedy and Krogunk, however, able to respond right there. Has that full synergy gauge. It's getting filled right there. However, has the support of Reshiram ready to go whenever he wants, D1.
I need that tower too.
Dishes out a decent amount of damage, and right there you already see
I'm on like some kind of back path, which is not good.
Already activating burst mode. What's gonna happen here?
Krogunk in burst mode, trying to put some pressure on Darkrai. Can he connect right here? No, won't. Darkrai able to block that. Able to do a fine job of reading Krogunk. However, time is up. You've got to operate a little bit quicker. That first victory in that round is going to go ahead and go to Black Nerd Comedy and
What?
Krogunk.
He seriously took a round?
JD Witherspoon and Darkrai. Hey, listen, you got another round, JD. You got a chance to bounce back here. And so, Vicky, you look at the choice of when to deploy support Pokemon. What's typically going through the mind of players as far as when they need to use that? Are they reading? If it's an offensive Pokemon, they're going to read the opponent. If it's defensive, they're waiting for the right time.
I think it's like two different things. I feel like it could be depending on the player's preference, what they feel like they lack as a player, and what their Pokemon lacks in the neutral. So if their Pokemon is just very slow and they're not able to close in that gap to get as much space as possible done and apply all that pressure, maybe they want a support Pokemon to help speed up their boost.
I gotta find the proper path.
What's interesting, D1, is we're
Oh, there's a shrine nearby.
right now, keeping some distance from Darkrai and zoning Darkrai out.
I gotta get to that tower area, in a sense, but I don't think I can make it just yet.
Instead being zoned out here by Krogunk, the bombs being placed on the field have made it very difficult for Darkrai to approach.
Darkrai activating its Synergy Burst. Let's see if we can connect with the burst move. This might do it. No! Misses, however. Meanwhile, Krogunk up against the wall. Darkrai trying to apply some pressure. Here comes the burst move, though. And this is going to be fantastic. What do we have here?
We have the Infinite Eclipse dishing out 198 damage. This should possibly be the end.
You can sit back and watch the credits roll right there as JD Witherspoon and Darkrai bounce back to take the next round and force a third round between our two YouTube personalities, D1.
Oh, and right now we actually
There's a hot spring. I might be close to the path I want.
Talking smack, pointing heads behind the monitor. Wow.
There's Korok. Don't care about that really.
No love lost.
There's a shrine way over there.
Final round. Let's pick things up early on here. Croagunk getting some pressure on Darkrai, trying to zone Darkrai out, getting up close in the face of Darkrai now. And you see getting knocked back right there. You can't hold that shield and that block forever.
You can't, and you see Croagunk is actually planting the bombs on the opposite side of Darkrai and then forcing him to move towards those bombs with his own projectiles. It can be really tricky. You have to watch out because those bombs are not activated, but they actually deploy on their own.
Croagunk going to activate the Synergy Burst right now. That's going to obviously do some more damage. Meanwhile, Darkrai with the buff of its own. Here comes the Synergy Burst move, but no, misses once again. And that is huge for Darkrai because Darkrai having a chance to build a Synergy Burst and also has that Cresselia as
I need these for later.
And going to deploy it right now, D1.
Already getting that recoverable health back. Look at that, 408, looking quite healthy.
Croagunk getting in the face of Darkrai. Darkrai trying to get the grab right there, misses. Fine blocking right there. Nice little combo by Darkrai. JD Witherspoon versus Black Nerd Comedy. The best of three right here comes down to this. Meanwhile, Croagunk getting a major hit, doing some nice damage on Darkrai right there, Vicky.
Yes, it's incredible how much damage output Darkrai actually has, but Croagunk still holding his own. He could still definitely do this. He's applying as much pressure as he possibly can, and they're gonna try to put themselves into dual face.
I need to find that other stable.
D1, only 10 seconds left in this one. You've got the advantage for Darkrai, and Darkrai gonna go ahead and get the knockout. Wow. Black Nerd Comedy thrown off by the confidence and the smack talk of JD Witherspoon. You see the swagger from JD Witherspoon as well too, getting that victory over Black Nerd Comedy. So now we hand it over to our Twitch personalities. We're gonna have Nairo taking on Justin.
Ah, there we go. Nairo.
Very exciting here. And what we saw, Darkrai dropping the first round here. However, it seemed like JD Witherspoon finally had a sip of coffee and woke up and
found a shrine anyways.
I'll tell you right now, I saw Nairo, definitely giving JD some tips, and after JD talked some smack to Black Nerd Comedy, I don't know what happened, but his confidence shot through the roof, and that third round he was actually moving. You saw he was just swinging left and right, throwing out those projectiles, and that was it. Black Nerd Comedy losing the first game.
Exciting matchup here. We've got Mewtwo.
No, it's 2017.
Mewtwo, one of those standard types, as we like to say, can operate from afar, zone you out, and get up in your face. Meanwhile, Weavile certainly want to get up close and apply some pressure right in your mug.
There's no stocks as far as it. Why would you need stocks though? You got rounds.
Justin Wong and Weavile getting the first couple initial hits, going to go ahead and shift the face here. Meanwhile, Mewtwo going to get some pressure and knock
passing the flame
right here. And nice air combo in the juggle right there, Vicky.
And that is the exact positioning where Mewtwo wants to be mid.
Okay, I got 6 regular arrows. Need be.
You do have to watch out because if that Weavile gets a critical and manages to rack up as much damage as possible, close range is where Weavile excels the most.
Weavile with a very nice combo right there. Mewtwo able to knock him back. And D1, talk a little bit about low stance, high stance. We're seeing some of that being deployed right now as these two players are really up close and personal trying to read each other.
And the cool thing about low stance is that you're able to actually low profile, depending on the character that you're using, certain moves. If there's a move that goes rather high, you can move underneath and get a free opportunity to counter.
So far, so good.
Nairo and Mewtwo getting knocked back. Weavile going to go ahead and enter that Synergy Burst mode.
Oh.
We've got 30 seconds left.
That was easy.
Has Mewtwo on the ropes. Weavile trying to apply some pressure, and that will do it. Able to burst through the block right there.
I might as well get this chest too.
Heats up a little bit. One more victory in this round, and you've got JD Witherspoon and Nairo that will advance.
And something to keep into consideration at the very
end. Waiting.
Their burst mode. Burst for Weavile is actually a short-range counter. So
but did the chest just burn?
That burst could immediately activate and
I didn't realize I was a wooden chest.
Absolutely right. Right now, both fighters in each other's face, applying some pressure. Mewtwo with a nice grab, going to do some damage right there. Early advantage Mewtwo, 57 seconds left, plenty of time. Still going to go ahead and try to push Weavile up against the edge of the stage here and just doing a fine job of pinning Weavile back. And look at all that damage Nairo was able to apply, D1.
And not only all that amazing damage that Nairo can apply, but
I can heart upgrade if needed.
Because right now, going into the third round, we have Justin Wong with full burst.
Justin Wong with full burst. Nairo, meanwhile, with Mewtwo able to get the victory on Weavile. So let's go to our third and final round to
Ah.
decide this game.
Third round, that means they're keeping it close.
Gonna go ahead, try to get the aerial on Weavile. Misses right there, but how about
Nairo don't got this as much.
Nairo is actually on a tear, opening up with that hyper beam and also getting a combo into the fire punch, ice punch, and thunder punch. How is Justin Wong going to be able to bring it back?
Nairo, Justin Wong coming down to the end here in this round, a third and final one.
Hey, when did I use my one fly? Oh, I remember now.
Strike. Okay, Justin Wong, 71 health left. This is impressive play right here from Nairo.
And Nairo using Cresselia to get some of that health back. Meanwhile, burst mode activated for Weavile and Justin Wong. You've got to lay it all out on the line at this point, getting some pressure and some support from the support Pokemon. Here comes the burst move, but no, going to be blocked by Nairo. Nairo counters with that juggle up against the wall here, Vic.
And all that pressure against the wall. Will Nairo take it right here? Only 0 health. And Nairo takes it over Justin Wong.
From the brink. Very impressive. So Nairo.
I'm not really going for much for Korok Seeds this time.
Will advance. Hats off to Black Nerd Comedy and Justin Wong for a hard-fought battle. And really, we saw the Mewtwo. We talked about being standard in that matchup against Scizor. The previous
there goes my
we saw
shield.
Mewtwo really working with
Yeah,
distance,
Blink.
but now against Weavile, operated right in the face of Weavile and applied a lot of pressure up against the wall.
All I'm telling you right now is it looks like teams with Mewtwo are excelling. I don't know, man. It's a little scary.
Those Mewtwo teams
Oh,
certainly
there's a
do
shrine.
a very good job. And as we mentioned, Mewtwo, one of those standard players, as they like to say, that can really work both as a zoner or a rush type Pokemon. And especially in this match, we saw Mewtwo really taking advantage, Vicky, of really countering some of the attacks from Weavile and then doing a fine job of getting into some combos and some juggles.
Yeah, there was times too where Justin Wong was able
There's another
to
tower
close
over
that
there.
gap and rack up a lot of damage on Nairo when he would win the rock paper scissors train, but unfortunately it just was not enough, and Nairo was just able to be on top of that RPS train.
I got
all
one more
the
flying,
time.
so
Let's take a look at the replay. D1, tell me what you're seeing here as we roll this replay between Mewtwo and Weavile.
Okay, so right there you see Justin Wong trying to use Frogadier to apply some pressure, which worked out really well in his favor. And right here, as Justin Wong went for the burst attack, observe Nairo actually putting up his shield. I thought he didn't have shield up. Goes right around Weavile and uses that amazing homing attack just to get the wall splat right there. And that dive kick putting Justin Wong in such a tough situation. Nairo, I wasn't quite sure if he was going to be able to finish it, but right there, those two light attacks was all he needed.
how did I get to the Zora's
From these
place
Twitch
area?
personalities is their ability to mix up their attacks high-low. We talked about that high and low stance also. How proficient do you have to be at that in order to really keep your opponent on their heels?
You have to, of course, understand what
Where are you,
your
Shrine?
character gets out of the high stance and low stance. Certain characters like Gengar, if they actually hold up when they go into high stance, they're able to avoid
Oh, cool.
low attacks.
There's the shrine.
While other characters, they have actually different attributes.
Oh, I
As
almost
well
went to
high
climbing
stance and
mode.
low stance. So you have to do a lot of studying when it comes to this to get on top of your opponent when it comes to Pokken Tournament DMs.
I do know for some characters, high stance do grant them extra bonuses. For Gardevoir, for example, it actually helps her meter come back faster. And Empoleon, when you actually use Empoleon's lower stance, he could duck under some moves. It's kind of incredible because he's pretty tall.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket as we get set for our finals here. Now, the finals will be a best 3 out of 5 games to determine this match. And right
Who
now,
made
you see
it?
Matt, Pat, and Alistair getting set to take on JD, Witherspoon, and Nairo. So, of course, we're most
Well, I'll be surprised if Nairo doesn't take this.
But let's get to the sort of
We got
analysis
battle
of
one.
JD and Matt Pat. Matt Pat started off strong.
Oh, these are going to be harder because I can't make attack up
rounds
potions.
as well, but then JD Witherspoon really finding that confidence up against Black Nerd
Yo,
Comedy.
I wasn't paying attention. Is it minor, major?
For our championship final match, we've got Matt Pat and JD Witherspoon facing off against each other, and Alistair versus Nairo. Matt Pat and Alistair on a team, and then
Minor,
Nairo
okay.
and JD Witherspoon trying to bring home the championship for themselves. So get set to welcome them out to the stage. And really, as these YouTube personalities face off, we talk about how it's almost like
Wrong dodge,
because
wrong
they're starting
dodge.
to learn more and more as the game goes on. But when you're getting introduced to this, do you think it's better to try and zone sometimes, or do you think it's better to just get up close and apply some
too
pressure?
close.
Because our YouTube personalities might not be able to read and counter quite as well as the Twitch personalities can.
I think the best thing to do is to not have tunnel vision and rely on
What's gonna be
one
impossible?
strategy, because then you become a one-trick pony and you're easier to read and counter. So if you're able to actually mix it up and stay in close or zone, that's when things get difficult.
Well, let's welcome up our fighters to the stage, obviously talking about some extra strategy in the back. You've got Matt, Pat, and Alistair taking on JD, Witherspoon, and Nairo. Our first match will be Matt, Pat taking on JD Witherspoon. JD Witherspoon already bumping those gums, talking all that trash right now to Matt Pat. Let's see if Matt Pat has got a game theory to win this one right here.
That's a good, decent joke.
He really excelled with the Empoleon, getting some pressure and some grabs. However, JD Witherspoon, his previous match, was doing a fine job of connecting with some of those synergy.
Yeah, what Matt Pat
Trying to
is
go for
more
easy
about
tech.
mostly easy. Although
Man.
Empoleon is very slow, his moves do make up for that. He is allowed a lot of movement options out of his attacks, actually. So when he throws out that ice beam, not only can he slide in it, you have the option to do nothing out of it. But when you are in the mid-air and you press X, you kind of create a negative effect of ice that you could also use to kind of sidestep, slide away from your opponent as well.
Well, both Matt and JD are going to go with different Pokemon potentially for this match. It's going to be interesting to see who they choose. Do they go with what they had, or do they maybe go with something different here, D1, to throw their opponent off guard and not let them scout?
Yeah, right now I'm actually waiting to see.
Guardian Shield.
I'm trying to, guess anything here.
And
But it looks
sword.
like JD Witherspoon, since he went with Darkrai before, I'm guessing he probably
I can
might
just
see
get
it.
rid of that.
Darkrai versus Empoleon. And Vicky, we were playing the other day, and Empoleon, the burst move out of synergy mode, there's something special about that one.
His burst is actually kind of incredible because of the fact you can't shield it. It is a command grab. So
Yeah, I
the
would take
only way
Naro
to counter
too.
around his burst is by jumping over it.
And that's going to certainly take some tough timing right there. We've got Darkrai versus Empoleon. Darkrai being played by JD Witherspoon. Matt Pat going to go ahead and go with Empoleon right now. Some early pressure being applied by JD Witherspoon, trying to zone Empoleon. Maybe some coaching provided by Nairo. We'll see. Meanwhile, Alistair with some advice from Matt Pat. Empoleon getting a couple early hits on Darkrai. And already we see Empoleon getting in the face of Darkrai and applying some pressure here, D1.
So the main thing you saw
Matt
there
Pat's
is that
got a good
JD
chance.
Witherspoon was doing an impressive job of zoning with the Dark Bolts. But what happened was, finally, we saw Matt Pat opt to go with the Ice Beam to get inside and use that slide.
And you can't hear them right now, but JD Witherspoon is just talking all sorts of mess to Matt Pat right now, trying to throw him off his game. And speaking of
Trash talking. I want to hear the trash talking.
Sort of turn the tide. No synergy burst quite yet. However, you see the support Pokemon ready to go for Matt Pat. Darkrai trying to wait for that Cresselia to be ready to call at any moment's notice. We're going to go ahead and
Dude has a chance.
here, and Empoleon
Not over yet.
get that early pressure on Darkrai in its face up against the wall here, Vicky.
Already applying so much pressure against the wall, and this is where a lot of damage is going to be, but immediately with that grab, he's going to get the KO.
Matt Pat's up one.
It's going to be game one to Empoleon.
And D1, Matt Pat, how about the combination of putting some pressure against your opponent in the corner on the wall? Your opponent then is going to be pretty aggressive to try and bounce back. Most
We'll try to get to that tower.
Block to withstand all those attacks. Then you go on.
Well, I'm around here.
We saw Matt Pat actually successful right there in the last round. One thing about Empoleon too, he has some moves that can actually go through your counterattack, so it can be very scary defending against Empoleon. You want to keep him outside, which is why you see JD just trying to run away. And
They're shooting.
Matt Pat took the first round. If he gets this one,
Guess I'm doing this cutscene.
One-game victory for his team in this 3 out of 5 championship. Empoleon, meanwhile, all that pressure up against the wall. D1, we see it time and time again.
He just keeps going in with the Aqua Jet. Finally, JD puts up the shield and gets grabbed for it.
I don't hear a whole lot of talking coming from JD at this point.
I want to hear the German. That's why I'm switching this up.
Ja, du bist ein Hylianer, oder? Kaum zu glauben, endlich habe ich einen gefunden.
That was a short. The German's basically over. I'll switch back to all
Just looked like JD Witherspoon trying to use everything in his arsenal to bring it back, but unfortunately, Matt Pat took it over.
Matt Pat silencing JD with an impressive victory in that second round. Wasn't even close there, Vicky.
It looked like JD was actually trying to use his burst to go through any move that Matt Pat was going to throw at him, but unfortunately it was just too late, and he kind of used his first stack a little bit too early, and unfortunately missing, kind of being crucial to the matchup.
So it's a best 3 out of 5 with the games in this championship match. So we're going to go ahead and see Matt Pat and JD Witherspoon face off again. So this will be for the second game. You've got 1 game point victory already for Matt Pat and Alistair. Matt Pat trying to get a second one. That means Alistair can come in and be the clinching point potentially. Let's see if JD Witherspoon learned anything from that last matchup. We saw Empoleon D1 really apply a lot of pressure in the face of Darkrai, not where Darkrai really wants to operate, and found himself pinned up against that wall for most of the match.
Yep, again, you see JD Witherspoon trying his best to zone, but once Empoleon gets inside, it looks like all that little chip damage that he was able to get doesn't quite matter, so he's going to have to do a better job of keeping that wall off.
That grab was negated by Empoleon, and once again, just going to work the combo and the pressure.
I'm watching a bit of both.
However, Darkrai able to counter that right there, and finally getting some relief here, D1.
I actually like the fact that he was attacking more instead of trying to throw the projectile, but here it is, Empoleon's
My hands are all sweaty due to the hot weather.
Cannot just try to get Empoleon out of the zone. It's just too much.
I can't use that. That's against the rules.
So many buttons being pressed in your face, and it really does work. There was not a counter to be seen inside.
MatPat with the victory, and you know there's some questions for JD when you start to see the palms turn to the sky and the shoulders shrug at this point. Nairo trying to step up, get some coaching for JD, your boy, struggling right now at this point. However, there's still a couple more rounds that can be played. Don't count out Darkrai, but what we're seeing here, D1.
There's no throw option.
Pokemon living in that rush down zone as a
maybe I can just sell it.
Not really getting a lot of breathing room between him and Empoleon.
Yeah, let me just tell you, Alistar actually really loves him.
I mean, I could idle for 6 minutes and just not battle. But
that's a big boon to him right there. And look at it already. MatPat trying to maintain that health lead.
I kind of need some Octorok.
Being a little more aggressive, going right through that.
That was really smart of JD.
I think he's trying to eat the Octorok or some bugs. I don't know which.
Slightly longer than he should have, and he immediately threw an attack to counter that.
And there it is again. He's going straight back into dual phase. Only 10 HP left on JD Witherspoon. He goes into the burst. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Seriously, Octorok?
To confirm. Is this a chance?
Darkrai with that burst move in. Yes, gonna grab Empoleon. This is going to do a lot of damage here, D1.
Yes, 198 to be exact. And here is
the
infinite
eclipse.
However, MatPat and Empoleon still with a sizable lead, 254 to 42. Going to be able to block the support Pokemon right here. Darkrai trying to keep Empoleon guessing, however, Empoleon getting in that area where it likes to operate best, right in the face of Darkrai.
Maybe I'm too close.
Empoleon himself has his burst mode.
Second rock's in the way.
Activating it as we speak. Are we going to see the deep blue Monarch? That does a lot of damage. And right now with such a close game, it may be.
Oh, JD
Oh, wow.
Say goodnight yet. And here comes the talking once again. Turning off the mute button once he finally wins another round here. And you love the confidence.
Get off the climbing, Link.
You're absolutely right. We've seen comebacks before. Meanwhile, MatPat still pretty confident. That was one that, he had such a sizable lead right there, D1.
I hate Octoroks. Their aim is like so far inaccurate.
He got a little bit too comfortable there. He said, you know what, I'm going to probably sit on my win, right, and just wait for my opponent to basically defeat himself.
So as these two teams face off, MatPat versus JD Witherspoon, it's a
I did that shrine.
for them to get 1 point. Then Alistar and Nairo will face off for another potential point. If
I think of a path they should go.
We'll go to one final match that will determine.
Alright, I was going to go to that tower. That was my plan.
Deluxe Invitational. But let's get you back to the action here. Darkrai 226 now has turned the tables, Vicky, and has Empoleon up against the wall.
That's why you don't just relax after the second game. You may have won 2, but you never know when it's going to bring back around. Right now, as we're seeing, it could be really close. Is Empoleon going to finally take it?
That Reshiram going to knock Empoleon back, and that does some major damage and going to also decrease the attack for Empoleon. Empoleon going into burst mode at this point. 14 health just for Darkrai.
I'm assuming I'm going the right direction. Oh no, it doesn't seem like it.
On JD Witherspoon and able to get the KO from behind.
This Empoleon is just unstoppable, man. It's out of control. It looks like Nairo's going to have to do a little bit more coaching on his part for JD Witherspoon.
So MatPat
it's this way.
won 2 games. If MatPat can win 1 more game, he earns a point for the team of MatPat and Alistar as they advance to the next match. JD Witherspoon will have to win 3 games in a row now in order to try and get that vital point in this championship round. And so you look at JD though, we saw a little bit more of a progression with that Darkrai, able to get Empoleon turned around and even had Empoleon up against the wall at one point.
Yeah, he was applying a lot of pressure. I think one of my favorite things is seeing how he mixed up his offense. He started going in the air, opting for the dive kicks.
I saw him opt for the dive kicks a few times, but I recognized how he started using
What is he,
Ice Beam
Min-Min?
to go towards Darkrai first, and when he had him against the wall, that's when he applied
I can't get that, because I won't be able to get back out.
JD Witherspoon rolling with Darkrai once again. Meanwhile, Matt Pat going to go ahead and go with Empoleon. And D1, one thing we should also point out, all these stages are different sizes. So if you're Darkrai, you're going to want a larger stage potentially. Meanwhile, Empoleon seems to be really fine operating those smaller stages, pushing Darkrai up against the wall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You could already see the match just started and immediately Empoleon cornering Darkrai. And also, let's not forget the synergy drops too. They're quite different depending on what stage you're on.
And what we're seeing in Empoleon, one of those rush-down Pokemon that likes to be right in your face, really making life uncomfortable for Darkrai is a huge early advantage for MatPat, 571 to 72. Darkrai just trying to find some space, but no, Empoleon not even giving Darkrai a chance to tie his shoes, and very impressive victory by MatPat here.
And as we saw around the end there, MatPat actually was able to use that move as the anti-air to catch him off guard and was able to follow the move a strong.
Oh, I forgot one thing. I can also like Sword Rock back.
There's more after a victory, though. I like the consistency I see from you, though. Never stop selling right there. Let's get set
Timing
for our
is
next
tricky,
round here.
because I'm not used to it.
Right here, D1, because if Empoleon gets the victory, that's the third and decisive game point for MatPat and Alistair. That'll give them their first point of
How many are there?
Early
Jeez.
pressure being applied by Empoleon in the nice juggle right there, D1.
Yeah, and I also notice how Empoleon is also taking to the skies, making it very difficult for Darkrai to find quarter.
542 to just 4. Darkrai's going to need all the help it can get to try to keep Empoleon away from the victory. However, that Reshiram going to do some major damage and decrease the attack. However, Darkrai trying to...
MatPat zoning it.
Empoleon missing a couple times. Darkrai going to negate the throw, get some damage on Empoleon. This could be something incredible. Here we go. Synergy burst activated.
I used the wrong move.
Hanging on the ropes with just 76 health, but here you go, Vicky.
Oh, but you cannot shield that, and that is exactly what we're talking about, Jordan. You cannot shield that. You can't just shield that burst.
You can't shield it, and there's no lifeguard on duty for Darkrai, so that's going to go ahead and do it. That's going to do it for the final round, the game, and the point goes to MatPat.
Yay, MatPat.
And our championship match. And that's what can throw people off with that specific burst move, Vicky, because you're thinking, all I got to do is block it. I'm good. No, fam, you're going to get drowned in the water.
Absolutely not. You need to try to jump over that. That is called Deep Blue Monarch, and it deals exactly 220 HP. You have to watch out for that, and you have to keep your distance when you see Empoleon have that burst, and that's when he's able to apply all that pressure.
Seriously hate Octoroks.
Right now, it looks like we're going to have 2 pros take the stage.
I thought we just had some pros taking the stage. Well, MatPat looked like the pro versus JD Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Right there. My goodness. But yes, go back. We've got 2 pros very seasoned, especially Alistair.
Yes.
Alistair, one of the staples of this community.
Yes, from the Pokken Tournament community, Alistair, a well-known Suicune main, and we have Nairo, who is actually a top-level Super Smash Bros. 4 professional.
Well, let's see who they go with. We have Mewtwo versus Suicune.
It's no German.
That's Suicune.
Just text.
Suicune going to really enjoy zoning Mewtwo. Meanwhile, Mewtwo all around. Does Mewtwo try to get up in the face of Suicune, or does Mewtwo try to play the same game as Suicune?
Like I thought, you can't play as Eevee directly.
Because early on, when Pokken Tournament came out for Wii U, Nairo did play Mewtwo. He had a pretty solid Mewtwo, but Alistair, he stuck to the game. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be pretty cool to see how Nairo's fundamentals as a pro player for Smash come into play here.
Nairo versus Suicune, early damage applied by Suicune. Suicune up in the face of Mewtwo, which is interesting. Typically, we see Suicune use that zoning, however, able to perfectly read Mewtwo's attacks here, Vicky.
And you can see right here, yes, Suicune does excel immensely with long range, but he's not having it right now, switching immediately to dual phase and nearly getting a perfect and
What? Oh my god!
Any damage.
And I think one thing we
Nairo just got shut down.
Nairo tried to zone with projectiles, but immediately Suicune absorbed that and just dished out damage with the Mirror Code.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Play that zone versus zone matchup, and usually when you've got 2 Pokemon that like to zone each other, it's really just a matter of out-zoning the other, using the timer as your friend. But we saw Suicune in that last match really do a fine
Well, you can't live stream a live stream and not expect any delay. That's how live streaming works, guys.
Mewtwo, though, able to back off Suicune.
And right now we have Alistair not even looking at the screen as he's playing against Nairo. What is going on here?
Alistair just looking at the Jumbotron right now, and that's putting some salt in the Kool-Aid right there, folks. Meanwhile, Suicune able to get the combo on Mewtwo.
Hey, do I still have my Fire Rod?
Furious right now. Let's
I
see
do.
if that applies to the playstyle of Mewtwo. Meanwhile, Alistair is so cool, calm, and composed. Here comes the support Pokemon from Mewtwo, but no. Suicune with the grab and the juggle up against the wall in the air.
Oh, sweet.
This man does not even need to look at the screen. When I grow up, I want to be just like Alistair. As we just see right
Arrow got shut down again.
Alistair with the KO gonna go ahead and take that first point. Alistair needs to win.
Arrow, that's embarrassing.
Championship for Matt, Pat, and Alistair. Alistair, my goodness, if you didn't believe before that Alistair was sitting on top of the throne of this community, I think that was proof right there, D1.
Yeah, this guy coming out of NorCal, super strong player, very well established in the Pokken tournament community, and his Suicune is nothing to mess with.
Alistair and that Suicune had no
there's the
issues
tailor.
whatsoever
Wait.
with Mewtwo in
Are you even
that
close to the
previous
tailor?
game. Let's see if Mewtwo can try to find
Ow.
some type of adjustment. It seemed like Mewtwo, when it tried to get up close to Suicune, couldn't really do anything. Suicune did such a good job of just reading the attacks from Mewtwo and applying that pressure.
Yeah, you know, Mewtwo,
Oh.
one of his best tools in field
I
phase
forgot
is
Naro's got a
attack,
third match
but
going.
It looked like Alistair already had an answer for that. And here it is, Nairo trying to see if he can use the counter attack. He manages to get
Oh, wait, Naro's thinking this time.
Hyper Beam going for the grab. That gets negated. However, Suicune misses on the attack. A nice cross and reversal from Nairo. However, Suicune able to counter that again, Vicky.
And all that patience that we're seeing from Alistair, not rewarded though, as Nairo answers back, switching the phase once again. He's trying to get approach, but wow, fantastic counter, but it's not going to be doing anything.
Nairo showing some signs
Ow.
of life in this second
I'm
game.
gonna have to
However,
rethink this
Suicune
area.
knocking back Mewtwo. Suicune hasn't really operated in that zoning mode yet, but that'll do some major damage there. 420 to 115 advantage for Suicune. Gonna
I'm
knock back
concentrating a bit on Pokken Tournament right now.
Pokemon. Synergy Burst is there for Alistair if he wants to use it.
Synergy Burst is there, and when Suicune uses Synergy Burst, it is a long-range counter. That's something you have to keep into consideration when he's activated in Synergy Burst.
And D1.
Well, Nairo put up a better fight that round.
Suicune with that Synergy Burst, that's going to do some major damage, even if you're Mewtwo trying to block it.
And the projectile was just so hard to even jump over. As you see, it got bigger in burst mode.
First round goes to Alistair and the Suicune. Another victory in this round. That'll be the second game.
You guys having Finn arrows or what?
Meanwhile, Suicune, Mewtwo getting a feel for each other at this point. The nice grab by Suicune. Let's go ahead and shift phases right here. Both players have their support Pokemon ready to go. Meanwhile, now here's Suicune D1 operating in that zone.
Just staying right outside and actually countering that projectile from the top. And there it is. Grab opportunity.
Good thing I got plenty of arrows to work with right now.
And this is going to be quite difficult dealing with Suicune here. And you feel
Ah, shoot, you got me.
Applying so much pressure, understanding that he's getting away with all these grabs because of all the pressure that he has applied to Nairo.
I'd rather concentrate on the Pokken tourney.
Some pressure, but no, Mewtwo able to get that ground attack knockback Suicune, but Suicune
Wait.
with a nice little juggle and a combo, and that'll do it right there. But no, 3 health left for Mewtwo, but facing.
Wait, did Nairo win a
Suicune,
round?
that's gonna be a
I'm
tough pill to
confused
climb.
on why he's still
This
playing.
looks like right now Alistair is content to stay back, fire an Aurora Beam, waiting for the opportunity to just take off that last little bit of HP.
And what's interesting is when you try to do that chip damage to end the round, you will stay alive at this point. Mewtwo with the grab and the throw up against the wall, though. Suicune just trying to find that last little hit. Mewtwo regenerating a little bit of health right there, but not enough as Suicune gets the hit on Mewtwo. That'll be the second game point for Alistair. One more game point, and they will claim this 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational Championship.
It's only
As
second.
you saw around the end there, he was actually canceling his counter, which is why he kept drifting back and trying to space himself properly so that way if Nairo ever committed to an action, he was always right there to commit after that.
And if you notice right there, Nairo fought his hardest to be able to get inside of the zoning from
This guy's
Alistair.
too close.
The moment Alistair was able to find just one slight opening, he dashed right underneath and went to the other side. He's quite content.
Dude, stop on your horn.
And D1, what do you make about the support Pokemon choice here for Nairo and Mewtwo? Meanwhile, we've seen Suicune go with the Litten each time.
You know, going with the Frogadier.
As soon as he dies, I'm gonna save.
Shoots out the water gun, right? And it allows people to apply some pressure. It fires off once. There's a slight.
Oh.
It fires again, allowing you to.
Nairo's taking it back.
The grab sometimes.
Oh, he's taking it back hard.
Though, getting some major damage in those combos and juggles up against the wall. Suicune facing an early deficit in this one. 504 to 257. Suicune, how about those crosses, D1? Jumping over Mewtwo and then coming down with that attack on the backside.
It is just really difficult for Nairo to deal with. And here he is on the defensive, but gets the dive kick right there. And so
Naro's got a chance.
pressure.
He's a reader after all.
Suicune a taste of its own medicine and Litten getting the party
Oh.
started.
And the reason you saw so much damage right there was because Alistair had
This
low
is
HP.
close. I gotta watch Pokken.
Right now, both fighters just a couple of hits away from a knockout at this point. Alistair and Suicune trying to zone out Mewtwo and Nairo. But
Oh.
Alistair and Suicune, they come back after that deficit early on and able to get the KO. And that Litten support Pokemon, Vicky, completely turned the tide of this match.
Yeah, that was fantastic use of Litten in particular because when you do have low HP,
There's another
Litten
one?
does deal more damage depending on the HP that you currently have.
How about the confidence of Alistair there, D1, to wait till his health was down low enough to know that Litten was going to connect and do some major damage?
Yeah, that was really smart stuff right there by Alistair. But
Oh, I'm guessing it's multiple rounds, multiple points.
combo actually.
And Mewtwo and Nairo doing a fine job this game of keeping Suicune up against the wall. Suicune trying to zone out Mewtwo. Huge advantage right now for Mewtwo. 436 and 117. That's Nairo's Mewtwo, Alistair, Suicune. And right now we see Suicune trying to juggle Mewtwo up against the wall and grabbing the grab right here, Vicky.
Yes, he was able to juggle him against the wall because when Nairo was trying to jump away from him to cross him up, he used an anti-air to prevent that from happening, leaving him against the wall and taking more damage.
Oh, and
I'm not going in
Nairo
circles,
and
though.
Mewtwo with the victory and D1. We saw Mewtwo get Alistair.
I hate it when the path goes
against the
down
wall
because
and get those juggles.
it
That
makes
did
it
some
confusing
major
to know
damage
your
early on.
direction.
And another thing we should talk about is the counter attack usage right there by Nairo. You can jump over it as it is a shockwave on the ground, but look, he's able to connect with it yet again. And mixing up Alistair with that dive kick, has him in the corner with the cycle cut. He has no answers.
Excellent use of that.
Okay, I'm going right.
Mewtwo gonna go ahead and use the synergy burst. Mega Mewtwo right now against Litten. Oh no, Litten connects on that support Pokemon hit. Synergy burst capable right now for Suicune. However, Suicune gonna counter right there, Vicky.
Yes, because Mewtwo's burst is actually a short-range grab. He was able to take advantage of that situation and turn it around without getting any extra damage from that burst, activating his own burst for an answer towards that.
Here comes Suicune with its burst move, gonna miss.
Nairo,
Mewtwo
take
does
this.
a fine job blocking it. Mewtwo with the corner up against the wall against
Oh.
Suicune, and the grab
And-
on Suicune, and that will do it for the round. Very
Nairo took
impressive.
one.
2 victories. That game point goes to Nairo and Mewtwo, and just when it looked like Alistair and Suicune were gonna run
Oh,
away
they
with
took
it,
that.
Alistair looking at the jumbo screen. Nairo able to adjust his game and get an
I
impressive.
think I'll just
victory right
outrun
there.
these
Are we going to
guys.
see a comeback? I think we're going to see a comeback.
Oh, don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, it's too early to call that.
Good job here. It's very exciting. And D1, how about the change in play style for Nairo and Mewtwo? Really getting
They
a
get
lot
'em
of
all.
pressure in Suicune's face, making things
They did.
uncomfortable, and really using that walls of those jumbo combos.
Oh, indeed. You know, it looks like there was a severe lack of block right there from Alistair. You know, I believe he got a little bit too confident and probably thought that Nairo wasn't going to give him, you know, that much trouble. And because of that, Nairo was able to take it. So we'll see what happens here going into the next round.
2 games to 1. Alistair leads. If Alistair wins this game, they will take the match point and the championship of this 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational. However, Nairo won the last game. Still has plenty of things to say. Facing an early deficit right now, 517 to 331. Advantage Alistair with that Suicune, but Mewtwo getting some huge damage right there. D1 able to push back Suicune. Now both fighters kind of just feeling each other
saw
out.
me.
Mewtwo going up in close for the nice, impressive jump.
Screw it. I'm just running.
Beautiful stuff right there by Nairo. We have Alistair with 157 damage. He has the Papayo, which gives him a double jump and increased damage.
Mewtwo able to counter that dash attack from Suicune. Suicune, though, trying to get Mewtwo into a combo. Nice little juggle right there to buy some space for Alistair and that Suicune, Vicky.
And this is exactly what you want to see in dual phase. You want to see all the racket percent right there. You want to see all that damage. And immediately when he switches back to dual phase, you see all that different types
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Oh, Mewtwo, though, with that
my goodness.
Oh.
just comes out of nowhere, D1. And right when it seemed like Alistair and Suicune.
I didn't see
had
a finish
Mewtwo and
from
Nairo
below,
on the
though.
ropes. We saw that that combo in the middle of the level that just juggled Mewtwo for so much damage. Mewtwo stayed calm and patient with its back up against the wall, unleashed that Hyper Beam. Let's get to the next round in this one. Mewtwo, as we mentioned, had that early victory on Suicune. Now we see Suicune trying to give Mewtwo some juggling up against the wall here, Vicky.
That was a great example of the patience at the very end of the game. Nairo did not want to overcommit too much. He held shield, and immediately when he saw that opening, he took advantage of that and took the first round.
Alistair with the early advantage, 426 to 120, trying to get some more damage on Mewtwo, doing a fine job of zoning Mewtwo out right here, D1.
And
Yeah.
here's what I was
Rocks in
talking
my way.
about. So much damage and the ability to double jump right there with Papayo. This is going to change Pokken Tournament forever.
Well, we saw the support Pokemon
Forever?
being
I don't
used,
think
and that's
so.
going to go ahead and buff the attack for Suicune, and Suicune able to land some critical hits during that time that Mewtwo wasn't able to block. When you have that buff at that time, that's when the round goes so quickly, D1.
Oh, indeed. And right here, here it is again. The zoning from Alistair, but Nairo just getting right inside.
1-1 each on the round. A round victory here for Suicune would claim the championship for Matt, Pat, and Alistair. However, let's see if Nairo and Mewtwo have some other things to say about that to force yet another game. Meanwhile, early advantage right now for Suicune, 433 to 357. Suicune trying to zone Mewtwo at this point. Up in the face, Mewtwo able to rally back, go with that jungle right there, Vicky, and now he's got Suicune on the ropes up against the wall.
Now this is the close
take you.
situation. This is not the position where Alistair wants to be, but immediately kind of getting away from Mewtwo.
Get away from the weapons. Mine.
Alistair trying to get some chip damage, but there's
this area.
yet again. Here comes synergy mode for Suicune. Can Suicune land some critical hits? But no, the grab by Mewtwo gonna knock Suicune up against the wall. One sliver of life left for Suicune. Suicune gonna go ahead and use that burst move. Doesn't work though, gets the hit on Mewtwo. 230 to 10. Let's see if Suicune can create something unbelievable here. Oh, he's got Mewtwo up against the wall. This is for the championship. Suicune can counter back, but no!
Shoot. Well, I said.
With their tournament lives on the line and just 40 health, D1, Mewtwo and Nairo able to stay calm and compose a few breaths and able to force yet another game.
It looks like we're about to go into the final match, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. Nairo's taking it back.
If Nairo takes the victory,
yes,
Nairo will get the game point. Nairo versus MatPat in the third match, which
I don't think MatPat has a chance.
Nothing against MatPat, but he might not be the caliber of player that Alistair is. So, is this essentially the tournament right here for Alistair and MatPat?
Well, it looks like we already have countering the homing attack with that counter attack from Suicune. He goes forward, and just like I told you before, you can jump over Mewtwo's counter attack. So much damage right now inflicted on Nairo.
Two mythical Pokemon battling it out for the
he threw the spear.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational Championship. Nairo with Mewtwo, Alistair with that Suicune. Right now, Suicune with the 498 to 270 advantage. Support gauge max for both of them. Look at Mewtwo and that Eevee looking for a few buffs here, Vicky, in that attack if he could use that support Pokemon.
Nairo finally able to rack up some damage on Alistair for some time there. I was starting to get a little worried, but it seems like Nairo's holding on to his own right now, pressuring Alistair so hard, switching it back to field phase.
Nairo able to get some pressure up against the wall, but Suicune going to keep Mewtwo at bay, and that is one round victory.
Don't do that move.
Decisive game, either forcing a third match in this championship round, or Alistair and MatPat can go ahead and take the victory.
Nice try, dude.
MatPat getting that 3-0 sweep on JD Witherspoon. Yes, JD, we couldn't let you forget about the sweep. My apologies here. They've got the brooms out. Here we go. 630 to 512. Early advantage right now for Suicune over Mewtwo. Suicune going to miss right there. Mewtwo able to reverse, get a couple attacks behind. Here comes that wall juggle, D1.
And there it is with the wall spell as well.
Shoot.
30 HP.
What a...
See right now, Nairo just trying to lock down Alistair, but just moving around and shows no fear when it comes to this homing attack.
A victory here for Alistair will seal the deal in the championship for MatPat and Alistair. Meanwhile, Nairo, Mewtwo trying to force a third round, and if they can, force a third game in the match.
As you saw right there, he was actually able to use low stance to just crouch right under that beam.
Alistair and the Suicune trying to get some more attacks on Mewtwo. That's going to be critical right there. 85 health for Mewtwo. Here comes the synergy burst from Suicune. Suicune going to try and time up that synergy move. Is this it?
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Able to counter the dash attack, and that is your championship. Alistair, MatPat.
Allison got it.
Of the 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational.
MatPat took a second at least.
Able to close that out.
Well, overall, the zoning was just impeccable right there by Alistair, and his counters to Nairo's zoning with, first off, crouching underneath the Hyper Beam, using the Miracle to also send ranged attacks in field phase right back at Nairo, made it very difficult for Nairo in the long range.
Very, very
I shouldn't hit him. He was
so
hiding.
The champions hug it out with our runner-ups. Sorry, no participation medals given out here for our runner-ups. There's only one champion here in this tournament. You saw Alistair with that Suicune, and how impressive was it for Nairo and the Mewtwo to really battle back? Because we thought Alistair was going to run away this one with Suicune.
Nairo definitely had a lot of mix-ups when it came to his offense. There were times where if he was getting attacked, he would use the side strike, and other times when he was in Alistair's face and you'd expect to grab, he'd go for the dive kick.
So JD and Nairo, you guys didn't win, so I have to politely ask you to leave the stage at this point. Give it up for JD and Nairo. However, Alistair, MatPat, please step to the center of the stage.
If there's any kind of competition, I'll be surprised.
We have a special guest to present our awards for our champions. Please welcome from the Pokemon Company, Mr.
Oh wait, did
Ishihara.
MatPat fight? I didn't even notice if he did.
Bandai Namco Studios, Mr. Hoshino and Mr. Suzaki, to present the awards to our champions of the 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational. Please welcome them to the stage.
I wasn't paying attention to that part. That's where I'm like a little confused there. I thought MatPat had another round that he had to fight.
いいですか。はい。じゃあポッケント
Ah,
ーナメ
this
ント
bridge.
デラックスインビテーショナル優勝おめでとうございます。
Congratulations on your victory here at the Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational.
我々からのプライズをお受け取りください。
We do have a prize to present to you, gentlemen.
Yep, it just took a little bit more than 30 hours. 32, I believe, was done on Twitch.
Congratulations.
I don't think he uploaded to YouTube just yet.
Thank you once again. Now the fun doesn't stop here though. We have one more exhibition match. We have the developers from Bandai Namco Studios, Mr. Hoshino and Mr. Suzaki. They're gonna take on MatPat and Alistair in one exhibition round. So
Oh,
please,
nice.
Mr. Hoshino, Mr. Suzaki, please step up to the stand here. MatPat, Alistair, please take your side of the screen. Mr. Hoshino,
Yeah,
Mr. Suzaki,
I don't need
please
to
go
fight
this
you.
way. Mr.
Oh wait, I
Hoshino
can't even
first.
run? Oh wait, I
So
was
we've
hitting the
got
wrong button.
Developers versus the champions here, D1 and Vicky. What are your thoughts about MatPat, the YouTube personality?
Well, at
taking
least
on
it's not
someone who
Reggie.
developed this game?
I mean, these guys made the game, dude. It's definitely going to be a really interesting situation, seeing how MatPat and Alistair.
Yeah, how
are
do the
going up
developers
against
play?
Hoshino-san and Suzaki-san. Like,
Exactly what D1 said. These are the gentlemen who created Pokken Tournament. This is just going to be some other level. It's going to take a lot more than just knowing the basic fundamentals to be able to catch them by surprise.
I mean, you know, they still have a pro in Alistair who's on MatPat's side, right? But, I mean, who knows? Like, these guys right now, they don't even look phased that they're going up against Alistair and MatPat. They're like, this is just another day. I mean, we've seen the game way before.
I could probably hit him in that
released
stage.
to the masses, so they probably have a couple tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah.
First, taking on MatPat and that Empoleon. So we saw Empoleon, Vicky, with a lot of success getting in the face of its opponents. However, Krogunk has no problem playing
Did I take a
style
wrong path?
play. He's going to want to make sure that he can
Gotta be
really
up there.
counter very well. So MatPat, this will be exciting, taking on one of the developers here, D1. And if you look at Krogunk right now doing a fine job of sort of
I'm curious
spreading
on
out
this
Empoleon,
battle.
getting a feel for its attacks, doing a great job blocking as well too.
Yeah, we're going to see the rush done right now from Empoleon. Actually, wait, getting countered. The Krogunk jumping into the skies, making it very difficult. Mr. Suzaki, look at
Suzaki seems at least better than MatPat.
when it comes to his special attacks. I wonder if he even knows what's going to happen next.
Mr. Suzaki keeping Empoleon out of range and doing a
There's
great
no fight
job
yet, so I
with
can just
Krogunk.
run
Krogunk,
this.
as we mentioned, can kind of play that all-around style as well too, and making sure to just keep Empoleon far away and then using those dash attacks. But nice counter there, Vicky, from Empoleon, and the grab from Empoleon also.
Immediately changing the phase, and you know, Krogunk actually does excel immensely when it comes to speed. He's
Oh,
incredibly
wait.
fast, but
The developer is
unfortunately,
not doing as good as we thought.
He can honestly just deframe himself when it comes to his purse. Oh my goodness! But with another phase shift, he's applying so much
Hey,
pressure.
did I go
right now.
backwards?
Immediately using Litten with his low
Oh, wait, no, I'm
HP,
going
dealing
right.
all that
I hate when it goes
damage
downhill.
right there
It throws
on
me
that
off.
pad.
Mr. Suzaki's a bad man right there, getting the victory over Empoleon, and how about that? Turning it around. That's a little bit of a rope-a-dope right there, D1. Sort of make MatPat feel good about himself, let him know, yeah, I can't understand, you're playing this game, but I developed this thing.
My hands are in my face right now, dude. I can't. I just can't.
Let's get set for the next round here between Empoleon, selected by MatPat, and Krogunk being used by Mr. Suzaki. Mr. Suzaki from Bandai Namco Studios knows everything you need to know about this game right here. Able to
Yeah, but how much time did he practice at it?
And what we're seeing from Krogunk, D1, is a fine job of zoning out Empoleon. Empoleon not having a lot of chances to get in the face of Krogunk. And apply
If he can't defeat MatPat, I doubt he's going to defeat the other guy.
Did you see that movement?
he's just chilling on the floor as well. Look at him posing.
Krogun, flex on him, why don't you? 419 to 268 advantage at this point. Krogun just playing around with Empoleon. Here comes Empoleon using that synergy burst. Here comes the burst move, but I think Krogun's going to be in the air and avoids it there, Vicky.
That's exactly what we were talking about earlier, and that's the best way to avoid Empoleon's burst.
Empoleon with the grab against Krogun. Up in the air, going to knock Mr. Suzaki back, though. Mr. Suzaki down 114 to 275. Empoleon with some more pressure right there.
MadPat's taking it.
Left for Mr. Suzaki. 1 health over. Nice little crossover. Here comes Krogun trying to turn the tables here, D1.
Oh my goodness, mixing up his landing, but it's not
Aww.
taking it over
But
Mr. Suzaki.
at least it's not. It was a decent match.
By MatPat towards the second half of that round right there. Vicky able to get the victory, and Mr. Suzaki and MatPat go to a third round to decide this game here.
And did you see around the end how Krogun extended his pouches on his cheeks to be able to fall over the opponent to try to mix up his landing and confuse the opponent?
And here it is right now, chilling out in field phase is Mr. Suzaki, but gets caught right there by MatPat. Let's see MatPat's restaurant that he was able to do to JD earlier today.
Mr. Suzaki and Krogun able to counter right there. 424 deficit though for Mr. Suzaki. However, going to drop down, get some damage, and look at the debuff that it just applied to Empoleon here, D1.
Okay, so you
Right
can
there,
sell these.
defense is lowered, which means that you're going to see some more
Good.
damage off of MatPat whenever Mr. Suzaki strikes.
Meanwhile, Krogun and that Litten gonna miss with that support Pokemon tag, but here comes the synergy burst from Krogun. Gonna try and get some massive damage here. Big hit, is this gonna be enough? No, misses with the burst move. However,
Oh, MadPat's going down this round.
341, 113 advantage. Winner of this round wins the game. Empoleon and MatPat trying to fight back. No, Krogun gonna break through the grab. Flexes on him. 40 health left for Empoleon. Empoleon gonna miss with the swipe. Krogun going to the air this time. And the crossover by Mr. Suzaki.
Nice.
Cold killer. MatPat falling to Mr. Suzaki. Very impressive performance by Krogun and Mr. Suzaki. And D1, how about Krogun?
I'm good for
Operated by
selling
Mr.
for now.
Suzaki, able to leap into the air, crossover Empoleon at the end of that.
Literally one word, unpredictable. Mr. Suzaki, going up against him right there on stage, says, you're only going to get a chance to beat me, and unfortunately you lost. You'll never get to face me again.
Alistair's going to bat clean up for MatPat and Alistair. Going to be interesting to see if Alistair goes with that Suicune. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Hoshino. Who will Mr. Hoshino go with here? As you have Alistair, as you talked about before, D1, at the top of this community, and we've seen him play so well with the Mewtwo and a Suicune, but now you're facing off against one of the developers of this game.
Yeah, Hoshino-san definitely might have some tricks up his sleeve as well. We actually have Alistair.
I wonder if he's gonna have a theory on why he lost.
Interesting selection by Alistair. You got to figure he's well-rounded in every single character. But we're going to go back to Gen 1 here for a classic throwdown on the schoolyard of Charizard against Pikachu at this point. Litten going to be chose for that
Dude,
support
this one's...
Pokemon here, Vicky. And right now, in the
I don't think I need to climb for this one.
Charizard, controlled by Mr. Hoshino. Meanwhile, Alistair going with Pikachu. And Pikachu, one of those players that's a little bit more well-rounded. Meanwhile, our first sort of power player in Charizard here, Vicky.
Charizard really likes to play mid-range, but you also have to take into consideration that he does fly as well, so that could be a way for him to mix up Pikachu, as we saw in the last game. Krogun doing the same thing.
I gotta get the ball
Nice
stuck.
juggle right there, gonna back off Charizard. Let's go ahead and shift phases at this point, connecting with a couple of projectiles here, and really what we've seen from Alistair, D1, is a fine job of taking advantage of that field phase.
Yeah, and it looks like he's not even afraid of the Fire Punch, which is an option that Charizard does have. Here it is. Great follow-up by Alistair, taking that first round over Hoshino-san.
Pikachu and Alistair taking that round. If they can get this round, they'll go ahead and take that game here, Vicky.
And we saw all that.
Ah, shoot! No.
Plays very close range and is incredibly fast. And when he's in mid-range, it's a little bit difficult for him to rack up all that extra damage. But we're not really seeing that too much right now. He's going to have to try to bring this back.
Charizard with the grab and the throw is going to do some major damage on Pikachu. 600, 266.
Oh man, he's actually taking down Alistair.
Hoshino has that tech. Keep your eyes open.
I did not expect this at all.
Huge advantage over Alistair and that Pikachu. Let's see if Pikachu can bounce back. Though, trying to get the cross blocked by Charizard. Charizard going to knock back Pikachu. Charizard bringing down some pain. However, Charizard with the
Seismic toss.
of the match. Mr. Hoshino.
Man.
To keep Alistair at bay and connect on
Oh, their faces. They're like, whoa. I just got shut down.
Paper, scissors, or Jonken, as as they would say as well, this is out of control. Using the grabs to beat the counterattack, getting extra damage because it is a critical hit. Here we have third round with Alistar versus Hoshino-san.
Do you think Alistar's a little starstruck at this point? Maybe that's getting into his head, maybe throwing him off possibly.
I mean, I would be.
Pikachu getting some early pressure on Charizard. Winner of this round will decide the game between Mr. Hoshino and Alistar. Meanwhile, Charizard getting that block, getting the hit on Pikachu. Pikachu, though, able to try and counter. Charizard doing a fine job of reading and blocking there, Vicky.
And it seemed like that for a little bit, that Alistar was going to be able to maneuver himself around Mr. Hoshino, but it isn't enough assist coming, so another grab from Mr. Hoshino. How is he going to avoid this?
Mr. Hoshino has Alistar
Oh.
seeing stars with all of these grabs right now. Charizard able to...
Hoshino really knows what he's doing.
Jump projectiles. Meanwhile, Pikachu connects with the counter, though, and Pikachu able to knock Charizard back. Let's shift phases here. Pikachu. Light.
I gotta pay attention to this puzzle at the same time.
Meanwhile, Mr. Hoshino down to 146. Let's get some Mega Charizard X here. Mega Charizard trying to put some pressure. Here comes Linton. Oh, that's going to connect on Charizard. Knock it back. 99 health for Mr. Hoshino. Here comes
Oh no! Hoshino!
Let's see if Pikachu can connect with that first move right here. Here comes Popplio using some support Pokemon health. Pikachu still in burst mode. Charizard getting some attacks here. Charizard with a little bit more health and a couple of boosts right here too. D1, but right there.
Oh, this is a close one.
Looks like it's getting really intense there. The diving kick.
Oh, snap! Hoshino took it!
Mr. Hoshino battles back and gets the victory over Alistar.
Hoshino, close enough.
I mean, Mr. Hoshino, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Man!
Man, it's one of the developers right here, the directors of the game.
I was not expecting this at all.
When it came to the mix-ups, it looks like Alistar's Pikachu just couldn't.
Developers really know how to play.
Many seismic tosses. You saw him go for that tail whip every time going into the flight, and then just immediate seismic toss. It was super, super difficult to deal with. And right now we have Alistar seeing stars, just like Jordan said before.
We were talking about being starstruck, but my goodness, I was incredibly starstruck just by watching that. I can't believe how Alistar may feel right now.
Oh, definitely. But a big thank you to Ishihara-san, Suzaki-san, and Hoshino-san for bringing Pokken Tournament Deluxe to the Switch. We are thankful.
Even professionals cannot screw up their words.
Very impressive right there. They get their artwork, their awards.
Yeah, that was impressive.
For Mr. Hoshino, Mr. Suzaki, Matt, Pat, Alistar, your champions of the 2017 Pokken Tournament Deluxe Invitational. Stick around, we got the Arms Open Invitational coming later today. Give it up one more
Oh,
time
Arms is
for them.
today? Dude, I was thinking that's tomorrow. That's something I definitely want to watch later. I'm waiting because this is, I think, a German cutscene, so. Alright. Bring back the Wii U audio. Hear the German voice. I think this is a cutscene. I could be wrong though. Ah. Never mind. Guys, there's nothing really happening audio-wise on the live stream. The Nintendo live stream. It's just like background voices.
Huh?
Oh, I love this music though. This Mario Odyssey song is fantastic. Yeah, da, da, da. What do you guys think about this Mario Odyssey song? Wait, a new romance? What does that mean? Plot twist for Mario Odyssey. Mario ends up back with Pauline. Why don't they just say 5 minutes? Say 1 minute. Because it's never 1 minute.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're back here to take a quick look at the new Yoshi game for Nintendo Switch. We're here with Kendra
Don't really care about it.
Matt over there. And
You're not mad, Pat.
All right, so this is our first time showing this title. Super excited. It's extremely adorable, of course, because it's a Yoshi game. And we have some similarities to Woolly World, but this is an entirely new iteration in the Yoshi franchise. We've got, as you can see in the background, we've got, it looks kind of like a toilet paper roll. Yeah. And we've got some sort of diorama style elements going on, but I'm going to stop talking and just start vanquishing my enemies. So something really cool that's new about this one is that we are able to interact with the background and the foreground. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a sec after I get all the red coins
all
and
the
such.
treats.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
So yeah, you'll notice here I can't so much see what's going on, but that's because we're able to see both the front and the back side of the stage later. Not now, but later. Okay,
How would you
so I'm
kill
gonna
those
show you.
enemies, though?
Bam. So I'm able to send things flying in the background. I can collect coins. I can smack around my enemies if I want.
But why would you?
Which I totally want to do.
Oh, yeah, you're loading up on eggs
Oh
now.
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I need all the eggs.
Oh, there's
That
stuff
enemy's not
happening.
doing anything.
There is. So
Now, if it was
yeah.
shooting projectiles, that'd be
Take out
different.
that shrub with the flowers right there.
Okay.
'Cause
All right. No shrub unturned.
Yeah, because I love, he's my favorite dude right
Taking
there.
a nap.
He's just like slacking
Should I
off
do- I'm
work.
doing it.
Wake him up.
Sorry,
You're a
dude.
jerk.
Oh,
Now you're,
oh, that was totally worth it.
That was way
so
worth
as
it.
you can see, interacting with the background.
Oh, I forgot to
paying
put in
attention
the
to what's going on
description. I
around
can't
you
go
is
up
pretty
waterfalls either.
And
Hey,
yes,
no,
okay.
no Shy
Because
Guy
that counts as climbing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? But he's just like hanging out.
He already stole his coin. He has nothing left to live for.
Okay, all right, it's true. I'll
There
put
it
him out of
is.
his misery. There you go, buddy.
There.
I
See,
did it. I
he's
did
in
it
a
for
better
you.
place now.
Oh gosh.
I wonder if that sleeping one was supposed to be
What?
doing some kind of work or something.
I think
That
he was there to
there.
support the other guy, and now left him alone.
Wow, you guys are really building on this story. Okay, so I'm gonna knock over this guy's house because he has another goodie for me. Oh wow, dang, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh well, that's a lot of
Okay,
flower
see.
spots compared
Indeed.
to what.
You hinted at this a second ago, but what I love about this is how like handmade the whole game feels. Like it feels kind of like a diorama project. You know, you can see the corrugated cardboard. You can see like the little cows in the background look like they're made out of construction paper.
We're about to get near a German
totally.
cutscene,
And
so I gotta
I feel
swap
like
the audio.
It's really cool because like it reminds me of when I was a kid, you know, and I would make things out of cardboard and whatnot for school projects or just because I felt like it.
Just taking out the cows.
Yeah, you gotta tip all the cows. Them's the rules.
I wish that. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no. Okay, hang on. We gotta do this right.
All right, going up.
I know. I'm running low on eggs too.
Oh my God! Look at that little Shy Guy painted on the inside of that
Yeah,
window.
it's like hand drawn.
I'm gonna turn down
The developers have really put a lot of
Lies, the
just
Nintendo
work
live
into
stream.
the
I wanna hear
detail
this
in
German.
game, and it's just as charming as ever. I just love it. I don't know, like the music and everything makes me feel super happy. It's like the little flute.
And you can see a lot of depth to the level design here too. You've been going through doors and behind locations and kind of exploring around behind the scenes. As you mentioned earlier, and for anyone who's seen the trailer, you would have seen.
Let's hear what she sounds like in German.
Weißt du noch, als wir uns zum ersten Mal begegnet sind? Du warst wirklich ein ungestümes Kind. Andauernd hattest du irgendeine
alright.
Schramme. Und jedes Mal habe ich dich geheilt, genau wie jetzt. Juliana werden so schnell erwachsen. Im Handumdrehen warst du viel größer als ich. Ich war so froh, dass ich deine Wunden heilen konnte. Ich war glücklich. Die Verheerung Ganon droht wiederzukehren. So viel wissen wir. Aber was genau auf uns zukommt, das können wir noch nicht
Jason.
einmal erahnen.
Look hot out.
Aber auch wenn der bevorstehende Kampf noch so hart wird, wenn irgendjemand, wenn du eine Verletzung davon tragen solltest, dann bin ich da und heil dich. Egal wie oft.
The sound kind of matches the English voice actor for this one.
Ich möchte dich einfach beschützen. Wenn dieser Kampf vorüber ist, dann wünsche ich mir, dass du wieder zu Besuch kommst. Wie damals. Damals, als wir beide noch Kinder waren.
And I'll switch back to the
And things to
live
discover.
stream. I mean the
And
Nintendo live stream audio.
you're rewarded by taking your time and just really playing through all the areas and
Whoa,
being
go, go, go.
curious.
Get him.
Dude, I'm gonna get him.
Get him.
He can't escape
Get
his
him.
fate.
Get
Oh,
him.
I know. He's
Get
gotta
him.
keep dropping those. Bam. He was there. I ate him. It's all over.
I'm glad that you did
Everything's
that
over.
behind the wall so that we couldn't see what happened to that shy guy.
Look at the little cardboard door. So cute. Okay. Doop doop. So I'm
One-
not gonna go there because that's an exit and I can't get
Yeah, one-way
in,
door.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
show you. Yeah.
Hey, there was something
This
really,
music.
really neat that you did a second ago, and I want to draw some people's attention to that. Just throughout this level, you threw an egg at a little rubber band that snapped it, and like the bridge unfolded in front of you. Everything that you see in this game, you could probably make out of household objects. You know, you could make a little rubber band, like collapsible bridge thing that, you know, you snap the rubber band and the bridge unfolds. Everything.
So that's the
not only
theme of
does it
this,
look Minecraft,
Yoshi.
You could probably figure out how to make these things on your own time.
Oh, totally. I feel like it's the kind of thing that I would have tried to make when I was a kid, and I probably would have.
Rubber and cardboard, I
failed,
think.
But you know.
So what's Yoshi made out
I
of?
would have tried. Dang it!
got-
Come back here, you.
He's coming.
Patience. No.
I mean, he's not paper.
Don't.
No.
It doesn't
Oh
look
my gosh.
He's
cardboard.
proving to be a tricky,
I know.
tricky guy.
Because
Okay,
he's
one, two,
taunting
go. No,
me.
don't let it go.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Jeez, now I have to go get more eggs.
No collectible, uncollected.
I know. He's taunting me. It's payback. I took out all his brothers.
Oh my God, there's stars. Wait,
Wait.
wait, wait. Can we take
Ooh,
a look?
yes.
I want to look
2
at the
for 1.
stars. We passed the stars.
The
They're
start.
so
Wait,
cute.
you want me to go back?
I just want to look at
I
them real
wonder
quick.
when's the arms
Sorry.
tourney.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, those smiles are precious.
They are precious. They bring me joy.
Thank you for showing me the stars.
You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I can gather that
continue
many.
Oh my gosh! Come on now. There we go. I'm getting to like.
That was.
I'm like
that was
rushing
profitable.
this. I gotta take my time. Be patient with the aiming.
I love how
Oh,
much
hi.
complexity the.
Oh, you no!
Just take it. Steal it
I
from
don't
them.
know. I'm scared.
Oh, you got him. Nice. They may
Wait,
get away,
hey,
but not with
hey.
the money.
All right, you know
They're
what?
not going to wait around.
That's fine. They can go. They can
So-
have their freedom for now.
I love the kind of the way that the game adjusts the focus for you. Like,
Are you
so
ready
you've got
for
the,
this,
oh, I'm
though?
ready. All right, let's
Okay,
do the
sorry,
thing, and then
I
we'll
don't
talk
wanna
about
interrupt
focus.
you, but
Curious
I
on
just
where
wanna-
the praying statue's at.
Watch them scatter.
And I know.
love
'cause
So
they
often I
know-
can't
they
find
know
a
the
dumb
wrath is
statue.
coming. The wrath of Yoshi.
Wrath of Yoshi.
It cometh. Okay. Bam.
Oh, nice work.
Ah, well, it's not
So-
that important.
There we had the front side of the stage, and now we're going to switch to the course select screen, and I'm going to show everybody the
stars
back
on
side.
Yeah, I was about to say more stars for you, there, Rich.
You're so cute.
Yeah,
They are.
They're
I know.
amazing.
I like how they totally look like hand cut, handcrafted.
So now we're going into the same stage, but on the flip side.
That's right.
More stars. And that shy guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, do I have a different look?
I actually do feel a little bad picking on
Oh, I
Shy
know,
Guys
it's up
'cause
there. I
they're
need.
one of my favorite Nintendo characters.
And I can't use
they're
the
one of my
waterfall
favorite
swimming.
characters too, and that's why I like picking on them.
Wow.
So it's just a very different perspective on
I appreciate your
on
honesty.
things.
The truth is out.
Okay, so what you're looking at here is all the
Yeah, I
stuff
wanna
that
see
we
how
couldn't see
pros,
in the game, like
play
We
arms.
saw the front side of that milk carton earlier. Now we're looking at the back side. You can see what was actually there.
Yeah,
you
so
had,
we.
go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna say we started at the very beginning, same spot we were at. That's all. Go for it. That's
like-
it. I just wanted to make sure that was clear to everybody.
But like when you went back there, you grabbed all those coins because you could kind of see them through the little like cracks in the windows and
I
stuff.
did, I
This
did.
time you get a full view. Oh, my
God,
gosh.
look at that.
Okay, yeah, so this Shy Guy in the background,
Mhm.
if you guys notice the butterflies that were waving around, he's actually holding it and it's like attached with tape and it's super cute and goodbye.
Like
okay.
The thing I love
It needed
about
to
this,
happen.
they're all like stage hands. As much as they're enemies, they're
Oh,
stage
no.
hands.
All out of-
Like working the props in the background and like making the game come to life for you. I
wonder
love
if
that
someone's
aspect
paying
of
them
this.
to do this.
Oh, and there's like something
In
sparkling in the
those
background.
coins that you're taking from them.
Right, right, because they're always carrying coins. Maybe they just got paid.
Dude,
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
notice in the background there's like planters.
Oh yeah, like
Planters
that's
and there's,
actually
like, a
somebody's
window.
house.
Oh yeah.
We're in someone's house, people. Come here, you.
You got that.
Who's in your house? Is it
Aw.
Rich?
At the moment, I have no clue where I'm going.
I'm leaving him alone this time. He's having a
Yeah.
nap. He
Oh,
looks
there's a
so
Hinex
sad.
back here.
I'm gonna let him be. I'm also gonna leave the butterfly guy alone. I'm feeling remorse.
Hmm.
My wrathful.
Wait, there's a little construction paper river back there too.
I think I could take them.
Like when you come forward through the. Oh wait, what's up there?
Yeah, there's some
Coins.
stuff.
Dude, look up at the top of
Let
the
me
house.
resave.
Jump.
I
Oh,
don't
I don't know
know.
how to get up there.
Ah.
Oh, there's got to be a way to get up there.
There probably is.
Can you throw an egg at it?
I probably can.
No, from the other side. It looks because it's got
Ow.
these little corrugated cardboard things like little supports. Can you target that?
It's pretty tricky from
It's hard
this
from this
angle.
side.
I'm not.
Okay, so
yeah,
what you're gonna
it's
have
cool.
to do now, you know it's there. Next time you're playing through on the other side,
Exactly.
you know what to shoot and you know what it unlocks.
Yeah,
So you can
yeah.
go back and you can do that again.
And that's obviously something that's unique to this game. You're rewarded by paying really close attention to everything that's
Go,
going
Link,
on
go.
around you at all times. And some secrets are accessible from one side
Ah, way too
as
long.
opposed to the other side.
I also really liked how you got that flower, and since we're on the reverse side of the stage, the flower showed up as the reverse side of the flower.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
You've got like front side collectibles and back side collectibles.
Yeah, this game
Got
has so much heart, so much detail. Okay, yes, here's the part I want to show you guys. Okay, so remember the moving platforms? Check this out.
Oh no!
They are working so hard here. They are pulling.
Ah,
the
it was
fans
one hit
to
away.
touch these cartons, and sweat is just dripping off of them. And I'm just gonna eat them and put them out of their misery because I care.
And now
because I care.
Now that you've done that, those things are permanently extended. So all of those are now like permanent platforms. And hang on a second, let's go back, because like painted on the back side of this is a little like.
Oh, like a. Like
because
an
they're trying to show
explanation.
you a little bit of how this works. It's like a little cartoony drawing of Yoshi chowing down on a Shy Guy.
So cute. Okay, I think I'm full up. Yep.
Yep.
full up.
Yeah, you're full.
But I'm still gonna
Yeah.
eat this guy. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna need a different tech
There's a couple
there
more
or
of the,
something.
stage hands doing their work.
Those sound delicious.
Let me in. Let me in.
Now,
Nope.
do you remember how to get in here?
Oh, I do.
Oh, bring it back just in time.
Yes.
Okay.
And
There
now
you
I
go.
will recap.
Yeah, no clue how many
Now-
times I died.
Now you know the
your
rest
day
of
job
the
On
story.
streams, I died a lot.
Done.
And he was napping.
I know.
There's
and
a lot of
now he's
napping
in my,
Shy Guys.
He's in one of the eggs now.
Napping
All right.
still until you throw him at one of his friends.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Another backside. Should I bother with them? I don't know. I'll leave it be. I'm feeling
But
like
now-
I need to show mercy on some of these guys because
You ran through there earlier, and now you
I
get to.
did, yeah,
Oh, that's right.
so
You threw an egg in there
I
earlier.
threw an egg just by instinct, but obviously there was
Don't
a
let him grab
frog
it.
floating in there, which is why. Oh no!
Yeah, well, you got to wait for the train anyway. Go
Don't-
back
yeah.
to the cookie box real quick.
Don't cross without looking both ways. Wait, do you want me to
Yeah,
go
I
back?
want to look at the cookie box real quick because you can see, like, when they made the diorama, they only put construction paper and paint on like the front
No!
side and the back
Oh,
side. You
yeah.
can
No,
still
no,
see,
no,
like,
no,
what
no,
it
no!
was.
Don't rag out!
Like,
Don't
the
rag
That's the
out!
part that everybody's gonna see, right? So cute. All right.
More cookies.
I know. I need I need eggs.
Just do it. Just keep doing it.
Eggs. I love that sound effect.
Do this.
So here we are.
I'm not
back
going
at
post
the
this
train
time.
station
The
that,
other area that
you were
There we
able
go.
to
Got
take
'em.
a note. So get your notes. Review for the home audience.
Right, yeah. Got your notepads?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, bam.
Nicely
So
timed.
there was the little arrow pointing
This is
there,
basically
obviously
selling
indicating
stuff.
to me that I should throw an egg, and now I have another flower. And I'm going for a little choo-choo ride.
It's a little juice box for the.
Now that flower showed up as a regular flower would normally show up.
Yeah, because that's on this side.
Right.
It's only accessible on the flip side of this stage. This stage.
Right. So I think that's cool. That
And
there's that distinction.
There's that one-way door that you hit earlier.
Ah,
which now
didn't.
deposited you. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Look what you forgot.
Wow, yeah, look what I did forget. You're going down, buddy.
But it's awesome
You
because
will
like you
pay.
couldn't see that unless you were unless you'd already played through on the front
This
side of
guy.
that. Oh, that's the dude.
Don't
you gotta
climb,
get
don't
from
climb.
The
The
other.
train station. Can you hit him from here? Oh.
Larg. Larg. Dang it. Oh, and he is just like holding.
And
He
he's
is
holding
not,
some caramel bricks. I love that.
Wow. He's been in training to do that particular job. He
Oh,
has to stay
shoot.
there permanently.
I need a spot
Alright,
to
well,
hang at.
Fine then.
This will do.
I do want to actually keep going so that we have enough time for the next area.
Okay,
There
so
are
he
many
can live.
secrets to be found. I'm not going to spoil them all, so we're going to keep pressing on.
Oh, here's this.
These are all the dudes that
I
were
know.
hiding.
It's-
Look, the
they're
shy
so
guys
cute.
are
I know.
like
I just
waiting
kind of want to
behind
look
the
at them
door.
because they're just like doing their thing. All right,
They're just
guys.
waiting for go time.
Well, go time is now.
Oh, there they
I
go.
might as well just use it now.
I just noticed the flip side of the coins have like a little Yoshi head on them too.
So cute. All right, so here we are. Backside completed. Obviously, I didn't hit.
It might
every
be a
single
weight game,
secret, but
but
we're gonna move on.
I'm slowly making my way up the mountain
Do some
without climbing it.
player, which is personally my
Super awesome.
favorite. And Rich is gonna play
take
with
a
me.
control.
Oh,
Yoink.
off of my.
Yoink. There we
wrist.
go.
There we go.
Strap up and. We're just going to switch back to the course select. Oh, wait, I've got the other half of your controller, so you'll need me to push some buttons.
Yeah. Oop, there we go.
I'll push that button.
You did it.
It's already super cooperative.
It is.
So
It's teamwork.
This time we're going to be looking at a different course, right?
Yes, we're going to be looking at a different course. We are playing two-player. It's amazing. I love it. It requires a lot of coordination.
It's
and
a little savage.
It is.
It
It
can
is.
be a little
okay.
savage.
All right, get your
Boink.
bearings first.
Okay.
Get your bearings.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Here we are. Okay, so I'm green. Rich is red. Dude,
All right, just
I
dancing.
don't know if I
I'm
trust
just
you.
dancing. Okay, you
Okay.
take the high road, I'll take the low road.
you're making me nervous, man.
That's fine. I'm not going to...
Look at the little.
I could use an egg, though, so...
Okay.
I mean-
All right. I won't be greedy.
Oops.
Ah, used up all my stamina.
Nicer than usual.
Wait, I am, on the other hand, I'm going to knock the other side of this
Yeah,
off.
we got
just
we got to
'cause-
see what's going on back here.
Oh, sorry.
This
I
is
do
this
like
way.
the little...
Adorable.
Again, Shy Guy stage hands are the best thing. I'm going to...
I like that they only have the heads and the necks too.
Oh,
It's like not even a full body.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's our first puzzle for this like multiplayer co-op stage. You have just grabbed a magnet and latched it on to a couple of cans. Is it-
Here, you
can
go
we
first.
can we clear this?
I think we can.
Okay.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. You're gonna see that pop up a few times in the stage.
Gotcha.
Can eat. Yum. And then why don't you hop on and I'll
yes,
give,
I'm going
give
for
you
a
a
ride.
push.
Going for a ride.
A little giraffe. Burp. Burp, 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 burp.
Wait, oh, wait.
Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay,
oh,
okay,
no.
okay. Well, now you're up there. Wait, come
Well,
down. I'll push
all
it
right,
back.
All right, we'll
It's
bring
fine.
it back. We'll bring it back. Oh, but
Oh,
first,
rainbow.
But first, we have to solve this little thing.
Yeah, look
Obviously,
at that
so
quick.
as you can see,
Wait,
the coins
hang
are
on a
telling
sec.
us what to do.
There's
I don't
two
know if
little
I've
Shy
seen a
Guys
rainbow
holding
before
stuff.
in Breath of the
they're-
Wild.
You
they're
just
gone now.
totally
Nope, their time is
crushed.
over. It was
Yeah.
a good run for them, but they're done.
Yeah, inertia carried us away on that giraffe, but
No.
I'll come up here now.
All right, so now we're up here
grab some
because clearly
coins.
there are things that we need.
And I'm gonna clear the way. Boink.
Nice.
Here, you go ahead.
You sure?
You-
but
you've
you
been
cleared him.
All right.
You should get
I'll
it.
go.
Yeah.
You two are so polite to each other.
Okay.
Teamwork, man. Teamwork.
Yeah.
If only
Okay.
because.
Are you-
Ah, shoot, it's not done.
If we don't know, I'll push. If we don't
I underestimated that.
actively cooperate, we'll just be brutalizing each other through the rest of this stage.
It's true. We gotta
Okay.
keep the lines of communication open.
Okay, so we've come to a stop here. Something's obstructing us, but we can't really see what. So, oh, and I'm up in.
So
on top
now
of
we
something.
get to showcase a new mechanic.
Okay, and we're just gonna jump and.
Oh, bop,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Ground pound.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so we did a
Oh,
simultaneous
double
ground
what?
pound.
I
We were
didn't
able
see
to
the
see
bat.
Stage. Now we can see the back side of it, which is obviously unique to the two-player
Where did it come from?
functionality.
Now, there was one of those magnets in our way, and also there's a metal can right here that we can use
Nice.
that magnet on. Eat up. Yoink. You got it?
Let me up.
You got it. Oh, it's Moo Moo Meadows. Wait, check it out. The,
Yeah.
Oh my
From
gosh.
Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
totally.
awesome.
Wow.
Hey, buddy.
I love it. There are so many
What you doing?
details to notice and take in. It's like every time I play, I notice something new.
So we're now
I think we should-
kind of off the beaten path,
Yeah.
but we're just gonna.
Are we? Oh,
Sort of.
okay, we are.
Yeah, now we're down here.
Okay.
Which is fine.
I'm on you.
And we landed on this platform. Let's flip it around again so we can take a look at where we are.
Oh.
Oops.
Wait.
I don't need the
One,
spear.
two, jump and pound.
Sorry
there
about
you
that.
go. There it is. Now, here,
Ooh,
you can lead
stuff.
the way. Oh, wait, there's
Stuff.
stuff. Yeah, we gotta get stuff.
Stuff.
I think you're gonna bounce. Oh,
Maybe.
I
Oh,
fell.
Oh, the
I almost
stuff.
Now I'm
had it.
sad. Now
Eh.
I'm sad.
Wait, you are sad.
You do
Oh,
sound
I got
sad.
it. Well, you get that, and then
oh,
I'll
look
come.
who's got it.
I'm gonna
There
help
we
you
go.
out, man.
Yeah, you get the ones
help
up
you
there.
out.
I'll get the ones
Okay.
down here, and then
See?
I'll eat up.
Look at that. Look
I want
at
to get
that
back up there.
teamwork.
So now that we've gotten rid of that obstacle on our way, I'm just going to push this a little
Rescue
further.
I
our
don't,
little
I don't even need to fight
giraffe.
that
We can
thing.
get back
Leave no giraffe
our little
behind.
tiny
Leave
giraffe.
no giraffe behind.
They already seen me.
Because check it out. Now we're on another giraffe. This whole thing is has
Shit.
like a really cool sort of jungle theme going on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say giraffe themed.
And giraffe theme too. Oh, you're on my head.
Sorry,
Get off.
sorry. I know I keep doing that.
Okay. Now this is the legitimately terrifying part. So I'm just gonna go.
Wait, no spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm gonna go.
I have
this-
refrained from eating you thus far.
I
but
know it's really.
It's-
I do respect
oh gosh,
that.
there
Okay.
it is.
Now let's
There
just,
it
I gotta eat you
is.
before. Oh,
No.
run,
Dude,
run away!
go.
Run away! Run away!
Run away! Run away! Oh gosh!
Run.
No, no!
Get out of there!
I'm trying,
It's
man.
terrible.
I'm trying. Oh no!
He's the worst, and he's
Oh,
angry
yeah,
at you.
it sees
Wait,
me.
He's
It
confused.
doesn't know what to do.
Who does he hate
Oh
more?
no!
Okay.
It hates me more.
Okay,
Oh,
you get
boy.
up here.
Okay.
Lure his ire, because now he's cleared a path
Oh,
for us.
no.
But we still have to
Okay,
get
wait.
past him.
So I'm gonna
Okay, yeah,
tempt
take
him
the high
over
road.
this way, and you. Oh my gosh, my heart is
All right,
racing.
run,
Okay,
run now.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, I'm going.
This is your only
Okay,
chance.
Go!
He is not going to let us go. I'm
Oh my gosh, he's so
ignoring.
fast.
He's faster.
Right, jump.
Hopefully I'm going the right way.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I don't know.
Wait.
No, because.
Oh wait, when you pop those
Run.
balloons, we dropped a bridge back there. Let's
Go,
go
man,
check that out
go.
and get away from that guy. Okay. Yoink.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
That was
I am
seriously
loaded.
intense.
I know. I am loaded for eggs, so I'm just gonna see what's back.
Yeah, we gotta start.
Take a
we
look
gotta
around.
Start.
You got. Oh, all right. You found something.
I did. They're just hanging out.
They're fine.
Are we gonna leave them be?
Yeah.
All right, we'll
yeah.
leave them be.
They seem like
For
pals.
now.
They seem like super pals. All right. I'm just scared of jumping over these guys. I'm just gonna
Oh my
flutter my
gosh.
way over.
And here we are back over here.
Okay. Now let's do some pushing again.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because what
Wait,
we're gonna
wait,
do. What?
Don't you want to ride?
No, I'm
Wait, I
Oh,
want to get
it's
us.
climbing.
I want to get us. I want to get us.
Here, just you do
No,
you do
yeah.
you do your thing.
Except
I'm just
I
gonna
can't. No.
gonna kill a few. Like just all right. You ready?
You
Yeah,
feel
sure you
better
see me.
I took out all my
Great.
aggression on some stagehand shy guys. So now we can push this across this bridge and just take a.
Did they announce any Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon gameplay for this
I know. I keep doing
live stream?
Okay, here I'll push it back a little. There's a door here anyway. We're not going to be able to push all the way through that.
Oh, this guy's just like.
My flying abilities almost returned,
Well, I
so
mean, minus
that's
the one
good.
with, like the giant
The
cannons.
bazookas?
Yeah.
Okay, there's.
Oh, I
don't
remember.
think we can
You
quite make
remember?
that jump yet, so we're gonna have to find a little. I'm gonna make it sound like that was totally intentional.
Oh, okay.
It was totally intentional. So we can't quite get up as high as we want to yet. Oh, and that rhinoceros is still there.
Oh my gosh, he's waiting in the
I
wings.
lured him away. I lured him away.
Oh
He's
man,
coming.
he-
Oh, he
he's
is.
coming for blood. Oh no.
This reminds me a bit of Thousand Year Door in the design.
Run away.
Ah,
Is he coming?
okay, I'm on the right
He's
path.
still here.
I'm afraid.
Does he
oh
know
my
he's here?
gosh. No. Wait.
I'll try to get him down here.
I think he wants you now. He wants you. He keeps being really
Okay.
indecisive about which
Oh my
one of us
gosh.
he wants to eat.
All right, I'm gonna lure, gonna flood, run away. Okay, he's gonna
Is he-
kill me. No,
wait, where'd
he's
he go?
angry at you. Come this way.
Oh, he's angry at me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna lure him this way.
Because there's a couple balloons here that I don't want to go down there.
I do.
Oh, all right, well, go for it.
Face your fears,
Nope.
Rich.
I thought
Face
there was
them.
shock
I have 2
arrows here.
hearts left. That's not fear-facing. That's
I
not
don't
a
need them.
fear-facing number.
Okay.
I don't
have a
need the
little
acorn.
star too. Oh, he's
I'm
right
just
there.
gonna- it's-
Okay. No, just go. Just
No,
go.
I'm fine.
Wait.
All right,
Now
we're-
we don't know where he is.
All right, I'm gonna lure him
Oh
out as
my
best I
gosh.
can. Come to
Okay.
me, my friend.
I'm running. I don't know where he is.
He's
All right, so
coming for us
we're gonna
though. That's
start
all I know.
Clean slate. So.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So we'll go for. Oh, you're.
No,
what?
you're safe.
Hey,
You're safe
hey,
now.
man, you don't
This
eat
is
your
better.
friends. You
Get
do
out of
not
here.
eat your friends.
And don't work
All
me.
right,
I
I'm
was
just
about to
gonna
pop the
sneak
shock
out over
arrow.
there. Sorry. There.
Oh, hey.
I took
Oh,
your
that
eggs.
worked
That worked
for
out.
her.
Now I'm leaving. Let's leave. That coin doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. Just run.
Nothing
Ow.
Oh no.
All right. So now that I'm
dude.
a fluttery egg, I'm gonna need you to save me.
Shoot. All right. All right.
So can you come free me from my eggy prison?
Yeah. Well, I'll try.
All right. I'll be back
Okay.
in a few minutes. It's
just-
on. It's
you're-
incumbent upon you.
oh,
Ah,
gosh.
shoot. I better save.
Okay, I need to go. I gotta
Don't want to lose
focus
any
here.
progress.
Things are getting
Free me.
crazy. Dude,
Save me. Save me. Now.
Oh, shoot, I'm in the water. Get out the water.
Oh, I know. You're
That's why I said, oh, shoot, I'm in the water.
Oh, I'm in the
No,
foreground.
you are. So yeah. So clearly we've got a new element here.
Dude, not now. I'm cocking arrows. We can fight later.
Foreground in the
You
background.
grab that and go
Dude,
do
I am,
important
like-
things with it.
Or maybe I should just kill you now.
Okay. You
If I have
a
the
very
weapons.
important job right now.
All right.
Free me! Now jump! Yay!
There. Oh,
There it is.
Oh, thank
finally.
goodness.
Okay.
I'm back.
Man,
I lost all my eggs,
I'm
but I'm
laughing
back.
so hard that my eye is watering. Okay.
Well, it just
Well, so we have some things going on down
Okay,
below us
okay.
here, and we can't quite see what it is.
I have a guess.
But
should we?
we're good. I think
Should we?
I think we should.
Okay.
I think, ready?
Oops, I wasn't ready.
Beautiful.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
I don't wanna go
Oh my
down
gosh.
there.
There's a baby one. What?
Oh, and there's
They're
also
just messing with us now.
and there's also a magnet.
They're
Let's
just
go.
messing with-
There's
Wait,
actually.
you don't want to go down there?
We are gonna have to go down. Ow! I just got shot.
Got 6
Got it.
arrows so far.
All right. Wait. Oh, sorry, man. Oh no,
'Cause
I'm out of
wanna-
eggs.
I want to show.
Did
I
you
can't climb trees, that's why I'm bombing them.
All right. I'll
Yeah,
just
'cause it's there.
Hi guys and.
I know. It's intense.
Got it.
It's intense.
Boink. All right, money, bling, bling, bling. Okay. Now, the reason we need all of these little magnets is because we have to open this door right here, which is attached to that weighted can.
Dude.
But it's not quite weighted enough. So we've dropped a couple of eggs on it. I can stand on it and I can open it the rest of the way, but then I
And
can't.
then I can go.
And
then
you
you'll
can
just
win,
be stuck
but
and
I.
that rhino will take
yeah,
you out.
I'm left in Rhino Murderland. So now we're gonna have to find another magnet to weigh it down.
And of course, it's down there.
Down here with
the baby.
No, all right.
Oh, I
I'll
think he
just-
wants.
I'll
Oh
do
no,
it.
he wants me. He wants
All
me.
right, you jump up
Oh
topside.
gosh. Okay.
And then
All right, man.
I can't
Team
see
effort.
a thing.
We gotta. All right.
I'm gonna not die. I'm
Yep.
not.
No,
Oh,
don't
I heard
die.
that arrow.
I'm gonna die a little
Please
bit.
don't
it's
die.
fine.
Please don't die. I'm counting on you. It's all up to you now.
No,
You're
one
the only
hit.
one that can do this.
Free me.
Alright, maybe I will
Free me.
just fight you.
If
You're
I
being
free me.
annoying now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
And you know, hey, let's flip it
I
again.
love the music too. It's like so intense, and then the music.
Let's flip
just
it around again,
continues
'cause
to
I
be
wanna-
adorable. Okay.
There we go.
There.
Because oh.
What?
Well,
What's up?
we were gonna go back and do a thing. You want to
Okay.
get that thing?
We can get the
There's
thing.
the thing.
Okay.
Alright.
That thing?
Let's do
Yeah,
this,
you can get
bro.
that thing.
Ah,
Thing is, I don't know
We don't
how
have to
much
get all the
good
We
weapons I got
We
right
can
now.
get all the things.
we could. I don't know. I want to just run around with this.
I know.
Like, with his cheeks all
I got like
huge.
my puppy cheeks. Do we want to run back and?
Shoot.
I don't know. I'm gonna
please
die.
just make a decision.
All right, I'm just gonna throw that up
I know,
there.
Matt's like, dude, I'm over it. Just go.
Door's
Just go.
open. Here,
Well,
you lock that on
it's
and
good and bad.
What are you
I
doing?
mean, I'm going to get noticed a whole lot more.
I just want to bring it.
You want to win with the magnet?
Why
Okay,
not?
Okay.
Why not?
There we go.
It doesn't destroy the shock
Yeah,
arrows.
I sure
Oh,
did.
I
Oh
love
no.
those.
So,
Okay. I'm gonna take the safe road. I'm gonna go on the
Where is it?
snouts.
I just got eaten. Wow.
Oh,
okay,
I
wait,
can't.
wait, man.
Safe road is not
Don't
safe.
rush. There is no safety here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm gonna take the greedy route, but also slightly more dangerous.
See if I can kill it. Oh no, I can't do it.
I hate arrow
Oh
shots.
my
Oh
gosh.
no.
Run.
Oh, this is
Oh
dangerous
no.
times here.
I'm scared.
Remember what I said
am
about it
actually
being a
scared.
safer way?
I'm
It's
gonna
not a
die.
safer
I'm
way.
gonna
My
die.
guess is I could probably shield them.
One hit from death.
Wait.
No, we're fine.
I can't see. He's gonna
I'm
hit
coming
me.
back. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Oh, I relied too heavily. Now that I'm safe, I'm gonna go
We have
take
a
out
little
my.
bit more time if you
take
want
out
to
my
go play
revenge.
around more.
That's
Look at
nice
that,
shield.
Do you want to
Stop
go
doing
play
that
around
move.
before we beat it since we have a little bit more time?
Dude. Arms way.
Let's fight, dude.
I don't think you were thinking about me then.
I was thinking
no,
about the coins.
It's true. Alright. Oh gosh.
Thing is, I only got 3 health.
Dude, I'm feeling vexed. Are we gonna go back or are we gonna beat it?
No, wait, kill some people.
Dude.
I don't think I got the weapons right now.
Stagehands back
Dude, I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, so many weapons damage.
I want out.
Too bad.
This isn't what I asked for. This is what happens.
Oh, no.
There goes another weapon.
Alright, that was karma. I deserve that.
Yeah, we did get a little on.
Yeah, I don't have the weapons right now. I can't fight this guy
Wait, don't
properly.
die.
This is important
Save
now.
me first, and then.
This just went totally
So
haywire.
as you can see, you really need to work with your teammate to ensure.
No,
that
I'm
you
gonna
make
win.
it
All
through.
glory to me.
I would really hate to see what happens if you guys were actually working against each other the entire
Nice.
I feel
You've
like
been
That's
working
like the
together.
secret plot.
Little did you know.
Ah,
all
shoot.
along.
Oh, I'll just do. Oh, you
Nope.
went into the foreground.
I know, because I'm taunting you.
Okay, I'm gonna go win now.
All right.
Yay! And I freed you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that went a little bit lopsided at the end, but that's fine.
But we had fun.
It was pretty amazing.
Because the game is adorable, and I really love the 2-player. It's my favorite. I highly recommend it.
Well, thanks for showing us a look at both the front and flip sides of the new Yoshi game for Nintendo Switch, as well
Yep,
as
2 TVs.
cooperative mode.
Yes, co-op.
And let's see, up
Ah,
next
shoot.
we've got the Salmon Run mode in Splatoon 2.
Nice
so
shot,
stick
dude.
around. Thanks, everybody.
Wait, what's up next? I wasn't listening exactly. Ah, Splatoon 2, huh? Shoot. Double shoot. I might just have to book this. Nah, guy, it's too soon for Smash Switch. Get into ARMS. Hey, where was that tree I dashed for? Dude, where do you see me? Yep, still going Pixel. The Nintendo stuff is long. I might do a second live stream though, to make sure that's at the top of the subpage. Yeah, I do love the music. Out. I don't care about all these deaths, it don't matter. As long as I'm making progress. I should have stocked up on some good weapons though. That's one thing I haven't been doing. Got 13 arrows so far. Thing is, every time I die, I'm also resetting the tree. Doesn't look like there's any on here. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a climb. Because I didn't get any stamina on that one. No shot cover? Alright. That's randomly active. Ah, sweet. I got enough. If I had better weapons, I would have fought the lineup, but I don't right now. Yeah, they would have to get rid of Wind Waker Link or something. Ah, there's a shrine way down there. That can work back. Let's see how far I can travel. Ah, that shrine's too far. By the way, I can't swim up the waterfall, so I'll have to take this fight to a different method.
Welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. We are here. I'm going to show you a little bit of Salmon Run, a cooperative game mode
Salmon Run.
Splatoon 2. We have some very special guests with us from Squid Research Labs. It's a mysterious organization. We don't really know much about it, but they decided to show up, so we're going to let them talk while we play. So let's jump right into a match. So first off, Mr. Scientists, can you tell us a little bit about the creation of this game mode?
はい、このサーモンランは2人から4人で遊べる、そういう新しい遊びですね。で、クマさん商会という謎の組織から、鮭を倒してイクラを回収しろと依頼されます。
So in this mode, this is available for up to 2 to 4 players to enjoy, and what you're going to be ending up doing here is taking on incoming waves of attacking salmon creatures that we refer to in our research as salmonids. You're being hired by the Grisco Industries.
I don't know. I don't think Master Haru is reading the comments.
Attacking salmonids.
で、時々現れる大物鮭と呼ばれる大きな鮭を倒すと、金のイクラを落とすんですけど、この金のイクラを、制限時間内に、指定された数集めるというのが真の目的になります。
Part of your work is going to be collecting golden eggs that are going to drop from the larger scale salmonid creatures that you're going to see soon here called boss salmonids. You have to collect and move them within the allotted time in order to complete your objective.
制限時間内に、全てのイクラ指定されたイクラを集められなかったり、あるいは全部のプレイヤーが、倒されてしまうとゲームオーバーとなります。
But look out, because you're going to get a game over if you aren't able to collect the allotted or the allotted golden eggs within that time period, or if all 4 members are taken down by the
I'm going to consider this like a practice round.
And that was a golden egg. We can see one of our players has taking it back to the egg basket to fulfill that quota. Looks like they have 3 out of 4.
I don't care about the death right now.
And you must survive against 3 different waves of salmonid attacks.
Yeah, just to me, I don't care. Yeah, I need to aim much higher. I'll destroy the ice blocks in a bit, but I'm trying to think how to do this. Because I'm not allowed to like climb up the waterfall.
Offline and local play.
はい、今日お見せしているのはこれはオフラインのサーモンランで、オフラインのローカルマルチプレイのサーモンランです。
So this that we're seeing right here, we've got 4 players together and they're playing the local offline version of Salmon Run.
オンラインのサーモン
Ah,
は
local
その
offline
紹介
works
から
too.
の依頼という形で、鮭がこう川を遡ってくる、遡してくるのに合わせて、イベントのように発生します。
And then the online version of Salmon
Get rid of the ice
feature,
box this time.
Some timed events in
Yep.
which the salmonids, you know, as real-world salmon tend to spawn upstream seasonally, the salmonids as well will occasionally mount an attack, and Grisco Industries will answer the call and hire some workers to go fight them back from time to time.
熊さん紹介からこう使える武器であるとか、どこのステージで戦うとか、そういった
I'm not a
ことを
Bomber
指定された条
fan
件に合
at
わ
all.
せてミッションを行います。
And as your employer, Grisco Industries will assign you weapons for those part-time jobs that you sign up for, and you'll have to deal with the weapons you've been assigned by your boss and go after the salmonid threat.
オフラインの、ローカルマルチのサーモンランではこれらの条件を、プレイヤーが自由に設定して、身近な友達と遊ぶことができます。
But in the
Well, I
offline
doubt overall tactics
playing
will
time,
change.
you're free to
There are a
select
couple
weapons
tweaks here and there.
you like and discuss freely among the players with you to take on the
あれは
salmon.
大物鮭ですね。あの鮭は頭の爆弾、あれが投げられるまでに本当あいつの頭の爆弾を破壊しなければ倒すことができません。
You can see the players dealing with a boss salmonid known as Steelhead, who will inflate a bomb on his head and then toss it out at you.
射程の長い武器で戦うと有利なので。
Let's try to destroy the icebox this time.
Well, we're seeing our players struggle a touch here. One strategy to go after Steelhead is
Alright, let's
to
see
take
how
out
to
the
do
car
this.
to avoid getting blown up by the bomb's approach. Oh my
Yep.
god.
大物鮭にはいくつか種類がいまして、その種類によっていろいろその倒しやすさ、いろんな武器で倒しやすいというその。
I'm too close for that to work.
As you play, you'll discover there are many different kinds of boss salmonids. We just saw Moz there grab a player who thought they were safe out of the air. And each boss salmonid you'll discover will have a certain
Hey, is there no getting off at this point?
particularly well suited.
Oh, you can.
なのでこう仲間のその持っている武器ですねに合わせて、ここは自分が倒す、ここは仲間に倒してもらう、そういったことをこううまく
Do I have
連携
been
しなが
time for
ら
this?
クリアミッションをクリアしてください。
This makes it important for players to discuss ahead of time, sometimes or work during the match with the weapons they have available to decide who
where
to
is
take
it?
down which salmon.
なんとか1個目のウェーブは勝ち残りましたね。
So we've managed to survive that first wave heading into wave 2.
Ah, close.
今3。
That's only gonna need more than 20 shock arrows though.
はい。ここははい6個のいい裏を探してください。
So it looks like we need
はい。
6
おっとあそこに現れたのはカタパットという大物鮭ですね。
Dude, get away from the waterfall.
普通爆弾をあそこの
It's not gonna work from this distance.
発射するときにそうああやって爆弾を肩から
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a different strat. Not gonna work from here.
So this flying boss salmonid that we just saw here.
By the way, if anybody's wondering why I don't go up the waterfall, it's because that's part of the no climbing challenge.
And if you time it just right, you can lob some bombs into their open containers that they launched the missiles from.
2つコンテナがありますので、仲間と声を掛け合って、じゃあ俺は右のコンテナにボムを入れる。
I can't destroy that one blow.
コンテナを入れる。コンテナにボムを入れるというふうに協力して素早く倒すようにしてください。
From time to time, you'll see multiple baskets appear.
Get off.
And it's one good thing for communication is to make sure you designate which players will be tossing eggs into which basket.
It's hard to get off.
次から次へと登場しますので、こうやってできるだけ素早く倒さないとどんどん追い詰められていきます。
So it's very important to take out the boss salmonids as they appear because if you don't, they continue to show up and ruin your party. So let's make sure to take them out as quick as possible.
そうですね。皆さん素晴らしい仕事をしてますね。
However, I can see everyone here is doing an
Since I'm not too interested in this live stream, I might take a eating break. Because I know I won't be able to get into this boss right now.
This salmonid is known as, I believe, the Griller, who is surrounded by armor, and we can slow them down and slowly chip away at that armor by focusing our fire.
なので挟み込んで倒す必要があるわけですね。
Important for everybody to kind of pinch them together and defeat them well.
素晴らしい。クリアしました。
We have cleared this 3-wave round.
And that was just 10% difficulty.
そうですね。
10%
Because if I'm going to watch all of ARMS, I'm going to need a little break.
勝ったの。
そうですね。はい。難易度は先ほどサーモマルトロカルマイチのサーモなんではそのプレイヤーが自分に自由に設定できるんですけど、5% から 100% までの幅で設定することができます。
So that's correct. We've currently just witnessed a 10% difficulty round, but players can.
Of course, I could skip these cutscenes
anywhere
before
between
time.
5 at 5% increments.
はい、なので集まった仲間のこのプレイヤーレベルに合わせて難易度を設定して遊んでくだ
It's
さい。
important for players
And
in
then
local
N64,
decide which
probably nobody.
setting is right for them.
But after that, we wanted her to stay.
Jump into another match at 30%.
Because she was a pretty good character.
While we're getting ready for this, can you tell us a little bit about how this game mode is kind of different from the last game and what this brings to the table that we didn't see in Splatoon 1?
まあ、これから 30% で挑んでいきたいと思いますが、その前に、まあ、このサーモンランというボードに、まあ、表す、新しいスプラトゥーン1になかった要素について。
Ah, I keep forgetting to equip my shock arrows.
もともとまあスプラトゥーンはWii U で発売されたオンラインが主体のゲームなんですけども、まあ Nintendo Switch に発売されていることで、やっぱりそのローカルマルチにも力を入れたいと考えます。
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, online multiplayer was the focus of Splatoon 1. And while we wanted to continue
Yeah.
That with the Nintendo Switch version, we also wanted to make sure we use
This is
the
gonna take
Nintendo Switch's
practice.
unique feature
It's too far away.
to take it anywhere with you. And really wanted to
Get closer,
add
dude.
some interesting modes that featured local multiplayer.
ローカルは対戦は4対4の最大8人で遊ぶことができますけども、いつも8人の友達が集まることはなかなか難しいかもしれません。
Nope.
While it is possible to play local multiplayer, Turf 4 ranked matches with 8 players, it can
Hard to get on and off.
get 8 players together. So we wanted to offer
ちょっと質問の回答を集団してちょっと説明をしますけど、これは時々このようなイベントが発生します。
Well, I'll be interrupting myself.
Ah!
Happening, but
I missed.
Events like this with fog can occur.
And I'm out of stamina.
Salmon run, making it a bit more difficult.
今霧が発生して遠くが見づらくなっているので、仲間と連携してよりここに今敵が発生しているよとかっていうことをこう連携して協力して声を掛け合いながら
Wait, did I get one?
話してもらう必要があります。
So the elements like this is such as the fog navigate you and make that communication,
No, I was close.
pointing out where the enemies are approaching from between players, all that much more important.
コミュニケーションはもちろん直接声を掛け合うこともできるんですが、超大きいであのようにサインを出すことができます。
So it is of course possible for our players here to be calling out with their voices to each other, but we have a couple of signals players can use. Here you can see one player was down and calling for help.
大室崎を発見したときにはこっちだよというサインを
This might be harder than I thought.
時には助けてくれっていうふうにサインを出したりしてできるだけこう全員が
That's what there's another move I can do.
The goal you want to focus on is making sure that at least one person can stay alive so you can survive the round.
Wait,
So when
can
boss
I?
eminence appear, make sure
How close
you
can I
use
get?
signals to point them out, and when you need help, hammer on that help button to call for help from your friends.
Ah, so close.
Well, we've managed to kind of wait.
はい、ウェブ1をクリアしました。激しいですね。
So it does eventually reset.
I'm going to continue my explanation.
はい。で、先ほど言ってたように、そのローカルマルチで、
I don't think I can do it from back here though.
8人集まったと、友達が集まった時でなくても、より少ない人数で楽しめるゲームモードを用意しようと思います。
Right, as I was saying, with wanting to offer as many options.
I gotta see how the other guy did it.
We realized we should include an option for those times when you can't assemble.
Ah, well, I'll worry about this later.
Like this allows you to play with just 4 friends.
このようにローカルマルチをやっぱり主眼において作ったゲームモードであったんですけども、それをオンラインでもうまく活用できるようにゲームを設計しています。
I'm gonna take a little eating break anyways, guys. I really don't care about Salmon Run right now.
スプラトゥーンは対戦もチーム戦ですので、この協力する楽しみっていうのはもちろんあるんですけども、
I'll be back in like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. 30.
So the
See you guys for a bit.
Which are still of course available in Splatoon 2. While